We've got our latest battle report on the channel. This is the follow-up to the September points changes and buffs to some of the armies, so we thought we'd try them out. I'm going to be taking Death Guard. Hey, they've just been amped up. They were terrible at the start of 10th, and they have just had some massive buffs. They've had some rule changes, some things that we thought would be exciting to bring to the channel. For all you Death Guard fans, I think it's going to be a good few months. Rob, what are you bringing?
I've got some Blood Angels.
You do?
Yep, actual Blood Angels this time.
Yeah, not Lamenters. The Red Boys, they've had some dress up as well, haven't they?
Yeah, I had a few points drops, nothing huge.
They weren't in the best spot, were they? But
yeah, they were sort of lower, mid-tier, not great. But we'll see how they go into some Death Guard.
It'll be interesting to see. So for those who don't know, some of the top tier armies, Eldar, Craftworlds, Gene Stealer Cult.
Oh, my poor Gene Stealer Cult got
and certain armies in Necrons that was played a certain way. They all got nerfed heavily.
Yeah, to be fair, my Necron's not that different.
Yeah.
I looked at a list I took to a recent local tournament, and basically the only difference is I took out a Tomb Spider. That was it.
Yeah. So for some armies in Necrons, they got.
Yeah, if you were taking 30 Lich Guard, you were in trouble, but I didn't. So
yeah.
Right.
But and because they were obnoxious. But we digress. Basically, the meta of the whole with those armies which were outliers, and Craftworlds were just obnoxious and they were winning everything. So with them having the wings clipped, it'll be interesting to see how Blood Angels, the buff Death Guard.
See what comes up there to fill the potential vacuum.
I think it will definitely upset the status quo, and it will bring a lot of armies back into that 50-55% range where GW want them. So it'll be interesting. But we are waffling on, so we will come back straight away with the lists. Okay, Rob, you're bringing the Blood Angels again this week.
I've had a brief try with kind of Blood Angels. I took my Lamenters prior to the release of 10th edition, but this time I'm going with proper Blood Angels.
These are the real...
The Red Boys.
The Red Boys, indeed.
With some actual Blood Angels units, so it'll be interesting to see how they do.
Yeah, you got some strong characters, don't you?
Yeah, they're pretty good. So, main rule, I'm a rule for these guys. I am bringing them as actual Blood Angels. So they have the Red Thirst ability, so on the charge they get +1 attack and +1 strength and attacks on their melee weapons on the charge, which is okay, I suppose.
I respect that. It wasn't as good as Ulf's, was it?
Yeah, it's nowhere near as good as the Ulf's ability on the standard Space Marines, but that's the story of Space Marines, isn't it? You generally want to be taking Gladius, yada yada.
Yeah.
Right, so the army itself. Right, we shall start with the characters. I have one Sanguinor up front, the big boy. Very expensive at 140 points. Decent melee weapon, strength 8 attacks, 6 on 2s, strength 6, -3, 2 damage with dev wounds. Pretty decent. I mean, he's only toughness 4, 7 wounds with 2 up save. He's a little on the squishy side. He does have lone operative, so I can't be tight outside tough.
Should be hard to take down.
Yeah. The main thing is he does have fights first, so he always fights first, because fights first is really powerful. And he also has the special ability of Miraculous Saviour, so you can put him in D-Strike. Then if any of my units get charged by any of Johnny's, I can immediately just plonk him on the board and be like, he's charging that dude.
That's pretty strong.
So yeah, it's basically a free counter charge.
Yeah,
with
which is going to hurt, isn't it?
So yeah, if anything gets too close to Blood Angels, he can just drop in and slap them before they actually have a chance to move, which is quite nice.
Yes.
140 points is pretty
not
pricey,
cheap, but it's a strong...
it's a strong potential ability. We'll see how it does.
Yeah.
Next character we have Commander Dante, who is looking very metal here.
Sadly, we are still on the metal model. We really want a new one, but we haven't got one yet. This is actually a slightly modified version. It's got wings instead of a jump pack, but we will get the new one in time, all being well.
Alright, so for this guy, he is my Warlord, mostly because when you attach him to Sanguinary Guard, he's the only, main reason I've taken him, he's the only leader model that can go with Sanguinary Guard, and when he goes with them he gives them -1 to hit and -1 to wound as well, so it makes them much more resilient. For himself, he has Lord Regent of the Imperium Nihilus, so he adds +1 to charge rolls and he has +1 to hit rolls, and he also has the Death Mask of Sanguinius, so any enemy units that take a battle shock test within 6 is -1 to it. We all know how
Battle shock is irrelevant.
Nothing, but yeah, you know, it's there. Beyond that, he's a moderately decent fighter with 8 attacks again, strength 7, -3/2 damage. Lethal hits is cute, and then his Perdition special little plasma pistol, which is melted 2, d6 damage, strength 8 with sustained hits. So if you spike that 6, it could potentially do quite a bit of damage there. Yeah. But yeah, it's just pretty mediocre overall, to be fair. But like I said, he's the only thing that can do Sanguine Regard, so I have to take him because I want to try out the Golden Boys.
I think he did get a bit of a dress up in 10th compared. I think he was even worse in the previous editions.
Yeah, I mean, looking at his stat line for the 120 points it costs, I'm not super impressed, but we'll see what he does. Maybe he'll surprise me.
Yeah, you never know.
Yep. For my next character, I have Chief Librarian Mephiston here.
The main man himself. Yep. He's always done well on the channel.
Yep. So we'll see how he does this time. So he does come with a fight with feel no pain. He has the quickening, so hit any units he leads gets fights first. But again, some more fights first, always nice. He has a psychic hood, which gives a 4 feel no pain against psychic attacks. So, you know, could help counteract Mortarian psychic abilities and some of the others that are in there. Yep. He has Transfixing Gaze, which means that he can, when he fights, he can roll a dice. On a 1, he takes wounds. 2 to 5, worsen the weapon skill characteristic of enemy units by 1. And on a 6, he worsens the weapon skill and attacks characteristics by 1, which is pretty nice in and of itself. The problem here, of course, is that we've got Mortarion on the board, and Mortarion has the ability to make Death Guard just go, we ignore all the negative modifiers, which is really, really nice.
Yeah.
Outside of that, he has a couple of Fury of the Ancients is a pretty decent standard smite ability. His Plasma Pistol, which is a plasma pistol. Then the Vitarius, which is a psychic 6 attack, strength 9 blade with -3 d3 damage. All right, again. He's more like most. He's more of a leader character. He buffs the units he's with. Yeah.
But he's not bad in combat.
Yeah,
he's not
terrible.
Bad at shooting.
Yeah, combined with the Blood Angels +1 attacks and strength on the charge and a couple of strats, potentially can do some damage in the melee.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes. For my final character, I have a Chaplain with a jump pack. It's not Lamarta's.
Why didn't you bring Lamarta's?
It's just, I don't know. I think the Chaplain's abilities just seem a bit better.
I mean, that is Lamarta's model, isn't it? Yeah. Oh no, does he have a chip out Lamarta's? He does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's Lamarta's model, but I'm just using it as a standard one. Because the standard Chaplain gives me +1 to wound when leading a unit in melee, and his Exhortation of Rage means that he can do mortal wounds on the charge or when selected to fight. So, you know, can do a bit of extra damage. Also important to have him, he's leading the Death Company, because without a Chaplain leading the Death Company they don't have any OC and can't hold objectives or anything. Again, a pretty cheap character. I've also given him the Visage of Death as an enhancement, which is another reason to take the generic one over the named one, so I can give him the enhancement. This enhancement halves the objective control of all units within range of him that aren't monsters or vehicles.
So they're quite a little tactical unit out there.
Potentially, I could charge them
fast moving.
Yeah, I could charge them in steal objectives. Just be potentially quite handy.
Do they pack as much of a punch in 10th?
Not as much. The Thunder Hammers aren't as
they
were
gruesome in 8th. They were horrendous.
But again, with the strats and the bonuses from Blood Angels, potentially they can do quite a bit of damage.
I don't mind that. I don't mind making things less.
Yeah, less killing.
Just blender.
Say melee as a whole in 10th is less killing, isn't it? So that's how it goes. Right, for my 1 battle line unit, I have 10 Assault Intercessors. These are the boys going with Mephiston there. Just all standard chainsaws, heavy bolters. I believe the leader here, Wyzywig, has a power sword. I'll plasma pistol. I'll go with that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Not more much you can say about them really. They're assault intercessors.
Probably solid in Blood Angels.
Solid all rounders. With their shock assault, they can reroll wound rolls of 1, and if they're in range of enemies in range of an objective, they reroll all wound rolls.
Pretty nice.
Which is not bad. You know, again, a potentially not bad little hammer unit that could do quite a bit of damage. Especially since I can give them all +1 to wound with the Blood Angels strats, which is nice. Next, in my other data sheets, I have a Bale Predator, the classic, because it's fun.
Is it Baal or Bale?
Bale or Baal, you decide.
I would have said Baal, but you're probably Predator, more knowledgeable about this stuff.
I don't know, it's probably just my accent is what I default to. I've given this guy, he looks like he's got the bolters and the assault cannons. I've actually given him all the flame weapons.
Makes sense, yeah.
So he has a Baal, Bale, whatever you want to say.
Answers in the comments.
Yep, Flame Storm Cannon. So D6 +3 shots, strength 6 -2, 2 damage, ignores cover and torrent. Quite tasty for burning out disease. A couple of heavy flamers on each side, so another standard couple of 2d6 heavy flamer shots. The Hunter Killer Missile on top for a bit of anti-vehicle, and then the Stormbolter boy sticking out the top. Yeah, it's dirt cheap, 125 points for a toughness 10, 11 wound chassis.
Again, these got
shots.
buffed. I don't think they're auto take, but they're definitely for the points.
Yeah, so for the super cheap points, I think they're not bad at all. I mean, I wouldn't take them over a Gladiator Lancer, but they're not bad.
They just got nerfed, so maybe it's.
Yeah, and for their special ability, they have overcharged engines, which lets them reroll advance rolls. And when they advance, all of their weapons gain the assault ability, but they can only target infantry, which is a slightly odd restriction.
Yeah, that is a weird restriction, but they're meant to be like
they're for charging,
like fast moving
assault vehicle, charging and burns infantry out of object.
I like that. It's quite fluffy.
It's fluffy, yeah, it works. Next, we have the 10 Death Company Marines with jump packs. They all have thunder hammers, despite what it looks like. These guys, 6 will feel no pain as they had in the previous edition. Black Rage means they can reroll all hit rolls. While they're not within 12 inches or more of chaplains, they cannot fall back when their objective control is 0, hence why I put a chaplain with them. And they can reroll all charge rolls as well.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad. The Thunder Hammer now is 3 attacks each, so 4 on the charge for me. Hitting on 4s, strength 8, so 9 for me. -2, 2 damage with dev wounds. Pretty tasty, especially if all 10 of them get into combat. They could do some real damage potentially. Beyond that, pretty standard assault marine bodies. Next, we have a standard dreadnought, because I had 135 points left over. I thought I might as well use it.
Yeah, it's not an optimum list, is it?
Yeah, it's completely standard dreadnought with heavy combat weapon, heavy flamer, and twin las cannon, just a bit of long range fire support, just to plink damage off of things. Because I did notice when building this army, just kind of lacking long range anti-tank, but we'll see what it does. Next I have 95 points of Eradicators, hiding just here. Good old favourites, stick them in stat reserve, bring them out behind any vulnerable vehicles, set them on fire, always fun.
Yeah, I don't think they're the best now, but
no, they're not great.
They're
a bit low strength. The full reroll hits and wounds against vehicles helps, but still.
They're not the terrors of now.
Yeah, they're not as horrifying as they were, and sometimes if you don't spike your rolls, they can just cop on and go.
That's probably a better way. Nothing. That's probably better for the health of the game than just having a unit that can pop out and is guaranteed to kill something, which they pretty much were, weren't they?
Yeah, they were very strong in previous editions. Next we have 5 infiltrators. Given that I haven't got them on here, but I will have given one of them the Helix Gauntlet and the Comms Array, so they get all their little bonuses. Just a bit of anti-deep strike potential. I'm not sure whether Johnny's taken any or not, but just in case. Honestly, I wanted to put intercessors in the list, but we don't appear to have any standard intercessors.
Yeah, I don't know where our intercessors are. I'm sure we've got some, but.
So we'll just throw these guys in instead. So yeah, they've got Omni Scramblers, of course, so cast up in 12. 6 will feel no pain from the Helix Gauntlet. They can infiltrate. If I put a stratagem on them, I get a CP back on a 5+. It's alright, just a general utility unit, just for holding flanks, grabbing objectives, doing missions, that sort of thing. Bit of fun. Next is another power unit. He's very good in Blood Angels and the Librarian Dreadnought. Pretty expensive at 170 points, but his weapons do seem pretty horrifying. He has a Bloodlance psychic power, which is either 18 shots, I wish. 18 inch, 1 attack, hits on 3, strength 10, -3, d6 damage, with sustained hits d3. Or if you focus it, it's hazardous, but it's strength 12, -3, d6 plus damage.
Ooh.
So potential very nasty little hit there that comes from that dude. He has his heavy flamer, of course, and then he has a melter gun for a bit of damage. And then in melee, he has his Furioso Fist. So 5 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 12, -3, 3 damage. Then an extra attack with his halberd, which is strength 9, -3, d6 plus 3 damage.
Nasty.
Yeah, very nasty potential both in shooting and combat.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't die.
Yeah, and he gives all units within 6 inches of him a 5-up feel no pain against mortal wounds and psychic attacks.
Very nice.
And then he also has the Wings of Sanguinius ability, which is basically da jump. You could take an infantry unit and just teleport them anywhere on the board. So a fantastic utility piece.
Primary target.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be hiding behind a wall turn one, don't get shot, because we know we're going to get hit immediately. Next we have 3 Outriders, who are Outriders. They're
a bit meh nowadays.
They're not amazing, but
they're okay, but they're just not great.
Yeah, again, there's more of a utility piece here. Grab objectives, come around the flank.
Be a nuisance.
Slice up some boys with their swords if they get the chance. Yeah, it's a general bit of all-round usefulness. Next we have the good old Redemptor Dreadnought. I've given this guy the plasma instead of what it looks like. And beyond that, just a Redemptor Dreadnought. We all know what they do. Just decent all-rounders.
Yeah. Did they come down in price slightly?
I believe they did. They were 225.
They were a little bit overcosted, and there's
now
just
they're
been a points drop.
So there's 15 points off them, which is
it makes a
right,
difference. You know, it's a marine, isn't it? Almost.
Yeah, it's a nice little thing. And then finally, we have the 5 Sanguinary Guard who are going to be coming along. So I think these guys, just the 5 of them, are a colossal 175 points.
Yeah.
Which is a lot. They used to be horrifically expensive. They have come down quite a bit.
Well, they used to be horrifically murderous, didn't they? They were incredible in 8th. I think it was 8th or early 9th. But I think they were suffering the sins of being strong. But
yeah, very much so. Yeah, they're duplicate. This is not working. Cool. Yeah, so I've got them all with Inferno pistols. So they've got the little little short-range melter guns. So strength 8 minus 4d3 damage for a bit of up close hurt. They all have carmine blades, 4 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 5 minus 2, which again with the Blood Angels bonuses does bump them up a little bit. They do deep strike, they'll be going with the big boy. They are -1 to hit and -1 to wound if the Warlord is leading them, which he is. So I just give them a bit of resilience potentially. But then again, they are a 2-up save, 2 wound, toughness 4, but with no invuln.
Yeah, they died with.
They do seem like they die very easily if you get them in the wrong place. So I'm not sure how
they could do with a 5-up invuln to just push them into that.
Yeah, I think
very strong bracket, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but we'll see what they do. And I've added in the banner as well, just give them an extra OC, so they're OC2, so they're a bit better loading objectives.
Yeah,
and that is 2,000 points of Blood Angels. Actually, it's 2005.
Yeah, we both went 2005. That's.
So we thought it was fair.
Yeah. So we will come back with the Death Guard. Okay, we are back with the Death Guard on the channel. So they've just had a big dress up. Last week they released the September points changes and rule changes. I can't remember what they call it, the FAQ. I don't know what it is. Is it the FAQ, Rob?
Yeah,
something like
close
that.
enough.
And Death Guard were in a terrible spot. For anyone who watched the last battle report against Tau,
it was embarrassing.
They were. I mean, if you go on the Death Guard forums or you went on the Death Guard forums, people were enraged by the fact that they'd taken away Disgusting and Resilient, and the points were really overcosted for how weak the units were. So they've just been buffed quite heavily. Probably enough to buff Death Guard into one of the potentially top tier armies. We'll see, but they, as you'll see, we've got a lot of models on the board, and they've given them an actual detachment buff. So to start with, so the biggest change is you still get Spread the Sickness, which is the contagion where you it gets bigger every turn, and you give a -1 toughness. And you get sticky objectives, and the objectives get it off the top of my head. But you also now get to choose an additional debuff for models that are within range of the contagion. So they are Skull Squirm, Blight, which when they're in contagion range, enemies have a worse ballistic skill and a worse weapon skill by 1. That's very solid against Blood Angels, for example. Rattle Joint Ague, I don't know whether to pronounce that right. While an enemy unit is within contagion range, worsen the save characteristic of models in this unit by 1. Again, very good, solid. And the last one, while an enemy unit is within contagion range, worsen the leadership and objective control characteristic of models by 1. Now, the last one's probably not that good. I think that'll be very, very situational to use, but the other two are excellent. I am going to go with the one that affects ballistic skill and weapon skill, just because it makes Rob a bit less.
No surprise.
It makes him a bit less murderous in combat, and obviously that's a good thing. But you can see how very, very strong that is. So onto the army. We might as well get the elephant out of the room. Mortarian's back.
It's definitely big enough to be an elephant.
I didn't bring him in the last match.
Which you ended up regretting.
I regret massively. He was one of the few things that were good in Death Guard. If you took a very specific list, you could be slightly competitive, but a Mortarian was the centerpiece of that list, but I didn't, and I suffered for it. He's back. I won't go into too much detail because we covered him heavily in the last video. If you want to see that, check it out there. Basically, he's an incredible unit. He's not cheap, but he's hard to shift. He's good in combat. He's good at shooting, and he's just an all-round terror. So he's what, 325 points, and he's just a monster. And he takes so much attention from the rest of the army that it allows your other units to do stuff. So highly recommended to take him. So we'll go on to the Foul Blight spawn. This guy, really strong unit. He's got his Plague Sprayer, which D6 shots, torrent, anti-infantry 2 up, strength 7, -2 damage, so just a bit of a marine blender. And then he has the Fights First ability when he gets into combat, so just an all-round good unit, very cheap and pretty nasty at only 50 points. I've proxied this game for Lord of Virulence. He is probably the strongest unit, probably even stronger now with the buffs to the contagions. So he's got a good enough gun, solid enough gun, but it's his ability that it is the good thing. While so it gives rerolls to wounds on a unit that he's with. Each time a Death Guard unit makes an attack with a blast weapon that targets a unit that is visible to this model, add 1 to the hit roll, and that attack ignores cover. So it's super strong. So he enhances your Plague Burst Crawlers, who can then and your Hellbrutes, and your Hellbrute can then put your Contagion, and you can just start debuffing their army before they're even in range. So it's pretty nasty. He's super strong. Next we have a Malignant Plague Caster, just at the front. Just a solid unit, pretty nasty with his Psychic, and pretty cheap to boot. So again, probably an auto include in my opinion. We follow that up with a Tallyman. The Tallyman is pretty good, leading a unit. He add 1 to the hit rolls, and he's just CP generating each command phase on a 7-up Nurgle's number. Solid, just a pretty good unit. So for the Plague Marines, we've got 2 blobs of Plague Marines. I've just taken the optimum weapons, or the best upgrades that I believe you can take. So the champion has a heavy plague weapon, plasma gun, and then the 6 Marines between them have a blight launcher, 2 heavy plague weapons, a melter gun, bolt gun, and a plague spewer, and then 6 knives. So this is where I think the game is slightly complicated with the sort of free upgrades you can take, but
it is when you don't have the right models.
Yeah, well, I think we do, but I've not got them out. But yeah, so that's what it is. Yeah, so you can turn them into quite a nasty unit for free, so why wouldn't you? But it just does make the game a little complicated for new players, in my opinion. But I don't know how they'll deal with that. Next we have a Rhino, just solid again, just taking all the free upgrades. Just he's got a Plague Combi Bolter, Havoc Launcher, and that's about it.
Everyone's favourite metal box.
Yep, solid to get your dead slow units up the board. Yeah, pretty good.
And stops them becoming slow dead units.
Yes, precisely. So the next we have the Blight Lord Terminators. Again, I've buffed these guys. So we have a Bubotic Plague and a Plague Combi Bolter on the leader, and then a Blight Launcher, Flail of Corruption, Combi Bolter, and a Plague Skewer. So all the nice upgrades. They're pretty good in combat, but they're just dead slow. Which they got nerfed, and so obviously you get Deep Strike, but if they fail the Deep Strike charge,
they're just waddling along.
They're waddling along, and people can kite them and stuff. They're pretty bad, but if they get into combat, they're nasty. Over here, next we have the Hellbrute. As we were saying, this guy is excellent now. You could probably argue for 2 of them, I would imagine, with the buffs. I have taken the Close Combat Weapon and the Twin Las, and the Hellbrute Fist, I think. Yeah, I think that. So his ability, which is what makes him strong, is infused with Nurgle's Blessing. Each time this model is selected to shoot or fight after it is finished making its attack, select one enemy unit that was hit by one or more of those attacks. Until the start of your next turn, that enemy is always considered to be within contagion range. I mean, that's super strong. So
when it was just -1 toughness, it was good, but now it's -1 toughness.
exactly.
And
So you just shoot that guy at a unit that is very killer, and yeah, it just makes them super good. Obviously, 2 Hellbrutes is even better. You could, I would imagine, there's an argument for 3 now. In some competitive lists, because they're not too shabby.
If you're playing against Tau, for instance,
yeah, exactly.
That's like, all your guys are hitting on 5s and 6s now.
Enjoy. Yeah, you could cripple a team. I'll be really interested to see how they do in the hands of a competent player, like.
You're saying you're
not me. Then we've still not got Death Shroud Terminator, so we're using the Fellhawk co-host, whatever it's called. For my Death Shroud. I keep trying to get some, but we haven't got them yet. Just epic if they get into combat. Again, really hard to shift. Well, not as hard as they were, but they're a solid unit. Again, the only thing that hampers them is the 4-inch movement, which is crippling. But you just got to get that charge in, or just sit them on objective and get people to come onto you. And in that respect, they are excellent. And then just to round out the list, we have a Myphitic Blight Hauler with all the upgrades. They're not amazing. In my opinion, I've actually brought 2 of them. In my opinion, they're not cheap. I need to add one to the board. They're not cheap at 100 points each.
Yeah, just imagine there's another one there.
Yeah. But yeah, multi-melter, missile launcher, and pretty tasty in combat, and decent enough that 10 wounds with a 3-up save and I think it's a 5-up invuln. They can absorb some wounds whilst being a board threat, and the mobile, which for Death Guard is very important. Yes, and then rounding out the list, which is a huge list now. You can see with the points reductions, it seems crazy to me.
Look. Many.
And then we have the triple threat. I've probably gone a little bit overboard with this, but yeah, triple threat of the Plagueverse crawlers. I'm taking 1 with flamers and 2 with entropy cannons. They're not quite. They play differently to what they did in 8th. You can't just sit them at the back of the board and just terrorize people. But they're still very good. They reduced the range on the entropy cannons.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really gain that much extra toughness compared to previous editions. They're only toughness 10 now, and losing the feel no pain they used to have there. Much easier.
12, and they're only 12 wounds. I think before they were 14.
So I mean, previously you just shoved them in your opponent's throat and forced them to deal with them.
and if they couldn't deal with them, they would absolutely terrorise them.
But now with the advent of the new anti-tank guns, they can be killed much more easily.
Yeah. So they're not as good, but they are good.
Still solid.
Pair in the Lord of Virulence, and they become pretty decent. So they're definitely a good unit in the army. So that's 2,005 points.
We're all cheating here.
Yeah. We agreed that we had the same points, so it's all fair and fun. And we'll see how it plays out with the new buffs. Hopefully, Death Guard are gonna perform. Okay, Rob.
Right, yep.
On to the mission.
Indeed.
So we've pre-picked the mission. It was random, but
Yep, we randomly selected. We got Crucible of Battle for the deployment.
Yep.
Here we round the table. It's the old Mars mining area again.
It is.
Yep. So 5 objectives, 1 in the middle. Here's this up. The deployment zones are quarter to centre of the table diagonally, and then that's table centre to this one diagonally.
Yeah, so you've
just
got
straight
objective
across.
Here. They are non-symmetrical out there.
Yeah, they're not quite the same. Similar on the sides, but they're not quite the same places. Cool. So for the mission rule, I randomly we've got minefields. It's a nice simple one.
Had it before, yeah.
Yep. If you advance, you roll 6, you suffer a mortal wound.
Yep.
Dead simple. And then the primary objective is Sites of Power. So this one, you score 3 points for every objective you hold at the beginning of the battle round, or beginning of your turn, sorry. And then if you have a character on any of the No Man's Land objectives, the ones in the middle, that scores you an additional 3 points if you control it. To a maximum, I think it's 15 per turn. It's nice and simple.
Okay, so we will. Could I have a green dice? Sorry, I don't have one.
Yeah, I don't know where I put them.
I've got them. I've actually got them.
You got them. Aha.
Okay.
He lies.
So we will roll. We won't use the dice tray for this one. So this is for
Attack defender. So table side. I got 4. You got a 3.
I got a 3.
I'll let you choose table edge. I'll be defender next one. That's right, that makes me attacker, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It makes sense, I am. Aggressive Blood Angels, so I shall attack.
I'll go this side.
You go on this side?
Yeah, this one.
So I am attacking through the thing. Cool. Right, then we pick whether we want to use tactical or secondary missions. I'm probably going to go tactical because it's fun.
Yeah, same.
Same as both tactical. Cool. So then we deploy.
Okay, we will come back once we are ready. Okay, we have deployed. I was the defender. I deployed first.
Yeah, you went on this side.
I went on this side. Rob went on the opposite side.
I'm attacking on the side which traditionally looks more like defending.
Yeah, that was me being stupid.
It's all good. I'm attacking through the facility.
So, interesting points for me. This unit has the Taliman, and that's it. The other unit has the Malignant Plague Caster, the Foul Blightspawn, and the other 7 Marines.
Yep.
This furthest forward is the Flamer unit. I'll put some Nurglings on the back of it so we know which one it is. I have Morty. I have the Death Shroud Terminators, and I have the Blight Lord Terminators led by the Lord of Virulence. And for you, Rob. Yep.
Cool. So I've deployed Infiltrators at the front here, just from my deployment zone, ready to either push forward or run back to needed. Redemptor Dreadnought behind those crates to protect it. Bale Stroke Bile Predator over on this side, ready to advance on that objective or hide as necessary. Librarian Dread hiding at the back here, hopefully out of range of most of the nasty stuff, along with Mephiston and his 10 boys. You can guess what they're going to teleport first. Other Dreadnought again behind cover over on this flank, with the Outriders ready to sweep round over on this left flank as well. Then I have the Sanguinor, the Sanguinary Guard, Dante, and the 10 Death Company all in reserve, and then I have, Deep Strike, sorry, and then the 3 Eradicators in reserve.
So we've both got quite nasty things in reserve.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential reserves coming on.
Just one thing, I would like people's comments on whether they think it's advisable to put Mortarion into strategic reserves or not. I'm playing conservatively. I want to see him on turn 2 rather than get shot off. But
yeah, I see either way. I mean, if you bring him on turn 2, he's safe, but you've got to make that 9-inch charge.
Yeah.
Put him on the board turn 1, he's going to absorb a lot of fire. If he survives it, your opponent's wasted half their army on him.
Yeah.
But there is that chance, of course, he could die turn 1. So.
But on turn 1, sometimes the way you position, you can't shoot anything anyway. So I'll be interested in what people think in answers in the comments, please. So.
Right, ready to.
Yeah, I am green, Death Guard green.
I am red,
Rouge.
Blood Angels, of course.
Right, I will roll for 4. Solid.
Not bad. Okay, and I get. A 6. I guess
More
it's.
solid 6.
Yep, it's Blood Angels at turn 1.
Yes, we will come back with turn 1. Alrighty, Rob, turn 1. You didn't want turn 1.
Not really.
Neither did I.
And neither of us did particularly. It's very. Cage of turn 1. Right, so my secondaries, I drew no prisoners and clans. So kill an enemy unit and do action on objectives in no man's land. Not great because I don't really want to stick my head out on turn 1 and I can't really see anything. Yeah. Because everything's in cover. For my Oz of Moment target, because I still get Oz of Moment, I chose this.
Plague Ghost Crawler, PBC.
Because it's literally the only thing I can get a bead on.
My little flamer one.
Yep, that's basically it. And then for movement, the Bale Predator.
Bile Predator.
Bale Predator. We'll just interchange randomly.
You say Badado, I say Badado.
Indeed. So he's just shoved into the corner there, ready for next turn. The Infiltrators have run back to hold this objective and to screen out the back with their 12-inch D-Strike because I don't want a Mortarion up my butt. That isn't fun for anyone except Mortarion.
Yep.
He's into that sort of thing. The Dreadnought has pulled out here to get a bead on the Oath of Moment target, the Plague Crawler. The backs zoom forward to cleanse this objective here. So when I get to it, it's only 3 points, but it's better than nothing. The standard Dreadnought has pulled out again to get range on that Plague Crawler. And then I advanced both the Librarian Dread and Mephiston's unit, who've just moved up into a solid position behind here, ready to
Ready to pounce.
Ready to pounce next turn, hopefully.
Yes.
Oh, pardon me, and that is pretty much it. So.
Okay, we will come back with shooting.
Yep, the short shooting phase.
Yes.
Alright, shooting phase. It's going to be a quick one. I've only got 2 units to shoot, and most of their guns are out of range. So, I'm going to start with the standard dreadnought here.
Just one thing, I am casting Cloud of Flies. Boo. 1 CP gives him stealth, so he's -1 to hit.
Cool, I'm not doing any straps.
Should just make him resilient. Not disgustingly.
Not disgusting resilient, but just plain resilience, yes. Right, so starting with the normal dreadnought. So I'm just firing my twin las cannon.
Okay.
A single shot, hitting on now 4s.
That is this guy.
Yeah, that's this boy here.
Okay, roll away.
Hitting on 4s. Misses, but I have reroll for us a moment.
Because we all hate ults at the
hit.
moment.
It's strength 12, TOT 10.
T10, yeah.
So 3s. It does wound on a 6. Cool. So -3 d6 + 1. You're definitely getting cover, so I did -2 essentially.
-2, so 5 up either way. 5 up in 1, 5 up. No.
That is d6 + 1 damage.
Ooh.
7 damage. Oof, solid start.
Chuck some purple dice at me. Ugh.
Yep, I'm also rolling the wrong colour. That's probably why I'm winning. I'm rolling the wrong colour dice.
Ugh.
Let's do it again. Proper dice. That's him done. Very exciting. And then my only other shooting is the Redemptor with his
This guy.
macro plasma cannon. I am overcharging, of course. So
Always.
d6.
I'll be sad if he dies.
ABO, always be overcharging.
I'm glad they've nerfed odds at the moment because it is dumb.
Oh, they will be nerfing it. It's not happening yet. So, d6 + 1 shots.
Yep.
5 shots.
Not bad.
Take that.
Not bad.
Hitting on 4s now with the -1. 2 hits so far. Sadly, they don't explode or anything. Rerolls. 3 hits. Yeah, it's alright.
3 hits.
Cool. This is strength 9, so I'm winning on 5s.
5s now,
Rerolling.
that's good.
Nothing on the first 3. 1. Yeah, not what I needed.
Yeah.
I can't reroll any of them.
Can't kill him.
So it's neg for flat 3 damage.
So it'll just be on my 5 up in
goal,
1.
So that is 3 damage. Doesn't kill him, that's alright.
So he's taking 10 wounds, that's pretty nasty.
I'm not charging anything, so that is my turn.
Well, that was
Nice.
short and
Yeah,
sweet.
nice and short.
That's alright. If you were lucky, you'd have killed it.
Yeah,
if you weren't lucky,
yeah, it's not the end of the world.
I think Cloud of Flies paid for itself.
Yeah, it did help there.
Yeah.
Like, if I'd gotten a full 4 or 5 hits with that dreadnought, I think that probably killed him, but oh well, it's fine.
So, yay, Cloud of Flies.
Yay, right.
Right, we will come back with Death Guard turn 1. Okay, Death Guard turn 1. Rob, what were my secondaries this turn? Tempting target.
Yeah, tempting target and secure no man's land, which, so, attempting target, I select target no man's land for John to take. I picked the centre one.
He did.
As you can see, there is a crawler on it now.
Yeah, so the crawler, I moved it, it's maximum 10. I advanced, naturally, I got a 1.
Yay.
And then I got a 6. Yay!
Yay, 3 rolls.
So I've spent my CP. I did the Taliban roll. I failed, which we said is quite unusual.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent roll, isn't it?
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yep, and your other secondary was secure no man's land, so take 2 objectives in no man's land.
Yeah, so basically, my crippled guy is moving up. Strangely now, vehicles, even though he's only got 2 wounds, don't actually... The movement speed isn't affected, which is a weird... I think it should be, personally.
It's nice one, that's all.
Yeah, so he's moved up, he's full 10. He is within 12 inches of these guys. He's going to open up because he's got the Plague Spitters.
Yep.
This guy moved up 10. He's 8-inch range. I'm going to try and shoot him off. I don't think I'll try and get... we'll see what happens with that one. Obviously, this guy can't do... The... Hellbrute has just moved round. He's targeting his las cannons on that naughty Redemptor Dreadnought. Got a nice line of sight on it.
Pew pew.
And the other Plagueless Crawler also will probably target the same thing. His entropy cannons are in range. So yes, these guys, they moved round, spilled out of the Rhino to get on the objective. So I did get both my secondaries this turn, which was quite fortunate.
Indeed.
It gives me a bit of an early out of the traps. This guy's moved round. He can see. So yeah, the Rhino probably can't see the Baal Predator, but the rest of them can. And these guys spilled out to allow the Plagueburst Crawler to still have vision, because the Rhino would have blocked it if that one had vision. Yes. And then these guys moved. 5 inches, and then the advanced they got 2. So, yeah, typical, but very Death Guard, advancing 1s and 2s. So we'll come back with shooting. I think because I went second, I should have a decent amount of shooting this turn. So
let's hope not.
Yes. Okay, we'll come back. Okay, we are ready with the shooting. So, I'm going to start with this guy. Just try and get as much out of him as possible before he dies.
Aye.
Yeah, so he's got 2 plague spitters. These aren't affected by the -1 to hit from him being crippled, but yeah.
They're flames essentially. Yep,
yeah,
cool.
So 2d6.
He's going into the
outright. He's going into these guys, yeah. 8 hits. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Lovely.
Strength 6.
35 on these boys.
Anti-infantry, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're bikers, so.
And then 3, but it's torrent, so it will.
Twin linked.
Torrent. Torrent is.
Torrent is auto hit.
Torrent. Yeah, what am I on about? I'm being
Torrent is auto
bit
hit.
stupid. That is 5 hits at -1.
Does it ignore cover?
Sorry, 5 wounds. It does ignore cover.
Cool. So I'm on a 4s. Go on, lads. I fail 3 damage.
Just 1.
Cool. So 1 is down to 1 wound.
Yeah.
Ow. Okay.
Next one is the heavy slugger.
So same target.
I think so.
Very good.
4 shots. Now this is hitting on 4s. Hitting on 5s.
Ooh.
No, it's not. Hitting on 4s. Stop talking. All miss.
That's a wash.
And the Plague Burst Mortar will go into these boys down here.
Yep. Cool.
So D6 plus 3. Oh, 9. It's -1 because of the damage, but it's not -1 because of indirect fire. But it wouldn't have made a difference anyway, would it?
Yeah, it wouldn't have made any difference.
So this is blast. So I will actually get 2 more.
Yep, 2 extra hits, I believe.
Yep. So hitting on 4s, lethal hits. There's a few misses there. Lethal hits is
auto wounds on 6s.
Auto wounds on 6s. So that is 3 auto wounds, and then the others strength 8.
Yep, T4 of course they are. Marines.
So 2s. Oh.
So 6 wounds.
Yep, 6 wounds, -1. Each one is a dead marine.
Cool. +1 for cover because you can't see the whole unit. So 3s. 2 die. That's alright. I'll take that.
Not too bad.
Ugh. Blah. Okay.
Okay.
Who's next?
Now
I was considering Hour of Contempt there, but it wouldn't make a difference anyway, to be fair. Right.
Yeah.
If you're reducing the AP to 0, well, would have been on 3 up anyway, so that would have been really dumb, so let's not do that.
Yeah.
Who's next?
We'll do this Myphitic Blight Hauler. He's just going to try and take down the the guys.
The Riders of Out.
Yeah, the Riders of Out. Battle Spurt, Missile Launcher, Multi-Melter, and Gnashing Maw. So it's all the standard weapons. So Battle Spurt, 3 hits.
What's the range on that?
That is 12 inches.
Yep, definitely in.
Yeah. So that they might as well go into. That's an easy one. 2 hits, no lethal hits, even though it is strength 5. So it'll be
4s. I'm T5.
so 1 wound, no AP.
Cool. So 3 ups. Not in the box.
Just
Still a 1. So yep, that kills 1.
I was just about to pull you up on it. 18 inches multi-melter. I should have declared this. That's a bit naughty. It's a bit naughty.
It's very naughty.
Is he in range of the dread?
I think it might be just in.
Let's say I'm out. Let's say the multi-melter will go into these, and then the missile launcher into that thing.
Yeah,
I think
right.
that's fair. Then it's I was a bit naughty then. So multi-melter hitting on 3s. Both hit. Strength 9.
So 3s. T5.
3s. Ooh. -4. So the
Cool. So 2 up. 1 to 6.
6.
Wow,
Spikes the ones.
Nothing but 1s.
Melter 2, so they are if I need to not roll ones, don't I? Basically.
Yeah. What's the range on a multi-melt now?
18.
Yeah, you're within 9 there,
I'm
aren't
at
you?
8 inches.
Yeah,
so
D6 plus
don't
2.
roll a 1.
There we go. So one's down, 1 wound, and 1 is dead. Boom.
I mean, actually, I've probably got lucky there because it allows me to charge. You could argue. Lastly, with this guy, the crack.
No, he's not wounded. The guy was on full. One guy took 3.
All right.
Okay. Then he took the rest of the damage. So that kills him. 4 wounds each.
Yeah.
Right. So grenade, missile launcher.
Yeah, into
going
the dread. So hitting on 3, he misses.
I spent all the time pulling up the dread's rules as well.
And there's
Okay.
no
Terrible.
need. So we'll do this guy next because it's nice and easy.
Yeah, cool.
So I don't have the fancy play combi. Yeah, he's going into the Redemptor.
Cool.
He's definitely.
I'm going to drop CP here on Armour of Contempt to give him reduce all your attacks by 1 AP.
That's fair. That's fair.
Help a little.
So he's got his twin Lars and each Hellbrew a plague combi weapon. Yeah, it's the plague combi weapon. Don't cheat. I cheated last time, didn't I?
Yeah, it's terrible.
So the plague combi weapon. Plague combi bolter. 24 inches. That's not in range of anything. That's irrelevant. So it's just the twin Lars.
Yep. 1 shot.
1 shot. Twin linked. Remember what twin linked?
Rerolling wounds.
Hmm.
So you just got 1 shot.
3 ups.
He does hit, which is the main thing for you.
That's the biggest one. Strength 12.
Yep, dirty 10. So 3s.
It does wound.
Yep.
-3.
That becomes -2. And then
Does he have cover?
And you've got the. Can you see the entire model? Or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, cool. So -2, 4 up. What's with the ones?
It was irrelevant anyway. D6 plus 1. Nice big roll. I don't have any CP to re-roll it.
So 4.
5 wounds, but goes down to 4.
Yep, so he's down to. But they are 12, so he's down to 8. I'll do that for now. Alright.
Okay, that's fine. I will do the next Plague Burst Crawler now. Naturally, he will put his twin entropy cannons if they are in range. I don't think they will be, actually. I don't think they will be, which will be sad. Absolutely not. See, that is where they have been nerfed.
Yeah, it was 48 inch range. It was painful.
It was 36, I think, in the last edition. So entropy cannons are out of range. Heavy slugger, possibly in range.
36.
Mm-hmm.
I would say so.
I would
eyeballing
say so. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, definitely. So 4 shots, hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Wounding on.
T9 now.
This is strength 5. So
5s.
Oh, 2.
A minus.
-1.
Also no minus, 2 ups. Says them both. Lovely.
And then the mortar is going into those boys again.
Okay.
So I am -1 to hit now. So D6 plus. There's fewer of them.
Yeah, there's 2 less now.
So it'll be D6 plus 4 rather than
altogether.
Oh wow! So 10.
I'm glad you're rolling high. I seem to get nothing but 1s.
Lethal hits, hitting on 4s now because of thingy.
Ooh, that's distinct lack of lethals.
No lethals.
Only 4 hits, not
4
4
hits. Strength 8, so 2s. Yeah.
All the ones.
Okay.
Neg
So.
1.
Yeah, -1, but you get
I'm in cover.
+1 because.
Yeah, I'm in cover because I can't see me, so 3s anyway. 1 more goes down. Yeah, that's fine.
Chipping away.
Don't lie your face.
Not.
Alright.
That's him shot.
Yep, that's the head. Hellbrutes, that just leaves.
Next one, we'll put the 4 shots from. We'll do this guy next.
Yep. So going to the Bale stroke Battle Predator.
Yep, he is.
Yeah, I won't CP for smoke screen, so I might want to hit.
Okay.
And I get cover, but that doesn't matter because I get cover anyway.
Yep. So we will do the heavy slugger first.
I guess you can tell I really want this to do something this game. So.
Oh,
you'll just roll
wow.
3 6s.
Strength 5, so it'll be 5s again, won't it?
Yeah, 5s on T.
Just the one.
Yeah, T10 weights.
-1.
Cool. 3s anyway up. There's
Just
that fail.
damage him.
It's 1 damage.
So it's the same principle again.
Out of 10.
The edge cannons into that, and then the plague burst mortar into them, just to soften them up. So entry cannons hitting on 4s because of smoke screen.
Yep.
Rob, you little dog.
Well, you're not the only one who can do it.
Hitting on 4s. I would like these to hit. 1 hits. I've spent all my CP, haven't I?
You have indeed. So alright.
Strength 10.
Yep. So yep.
Oh, that was a lethal hit actually. So
yeah, you get
just
that,
auto wounds. -3.
That's 3 becomes -2 for cover, so 5 up.
Ooh.
I can't roll anything higher than a 2 apparently.
D6 + 1. 2.
3. So he's down to 7. That's not too bad. Could have gone far worse.
Mortar, you've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's still D3, D6 + 4.
Aye.
I mean,
you're gonna roll 6 again.
What's the toughness of the ball?
It's toughness 10.
Yeah. That's why this weapon is only good against everything, because everything's got tougher.
Yeah, and your weapon didn't, so.
7 hits. Strength 8, so.
We gotta hit first.
Oh yeah, of course. What I'm about. 4's to hit. 6s. Oh wow, that is better. So that is 3 lethal hits.
Yep.
And then 3 that I need to roll and not get
2s.
2 and not get 1s. I get a 1. So 4.
4.
Was it 4, 5? 4?
I'm about to go 4. I'm pretty sure it was 5.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
3s. 1 more dice. Yeah, that's fine.
Not terrible.
Yeah, not you. You're the leader. You. Bleh.
Okay.
Cool.
That's Plague Burst. Shot. Can the Rhino see anything? Do we think?
I think he couldn't see the Bale Predator.
No,
was saying because
the cat. Yeah.
The trains
So
in
it's
the way.
just that unit of.
Yeah, a few of these Plague Marines will be able to see it around this corner.
The Malignant Caster definitely can, can't it?
Yeah, Plague Caster can. The guy stood immediately behind him can.
Is he within 12 inches? I would say not.
Definitely not.
No, so he can't shoot. And the Foul Blight Spawn.
You got 1 plasma gun there that can see him and whatever this dude's supposed
Foul
to be
Blight
equipped with.
Spawn is also out of range. Yep. So it's just my excuse me. So range weapons. I have a Blight Launcher which will definitely be 24 inches.
Probably can't see him. I'd need the laser for that.
I just pumped them out. I'll tweak them.
Do you want your say two of your Marines can definitely? No, to be fair, those guys can see as well. 5 can see.
Okay.
So yeah, guy can see there. So Blight Launcher, yeah. Plasma gun, yeah. Then the other 3, I don't know what they're equipped with. So
Well, let's go. There's a melter gun which won't be in range.
yeah, 12 inch. He's
So
out.
Blight Launcher. 1 hit.
No hits because you're not force.
Oh, good
Smoke
point.
screen.
Good point.
Mwahaha! Smoke screen does something.
Uh,
Plasma gun.
Plasma gun.
Overcharging.
Obviously.
Of course.
Misses. Does he die?
He does not. Well, that's part I never roll for my Redemptor. He
No.
didn't. Okay, cool.
Um,
Right.
Let me just check my war gear options on this guy. Plague Bolt Gun. Heavy Plague Weapon. So I've got 2 Plague Bolt Guns that can shoot. The rest
Cool.
aren't in range, so that's it.
So there's a couple of bolt guns. Might blink a wound if you're super lucky.
Plague Bolt Gun is 4 hits. Probably not.
Pretty sure they're lethal hits for a 6.
They are.
So yeah, that one goes through. Then you got 1 more hit there because those 2 were 3s.
Oh,
You might
God,
not
I
hit.
keep forgetting. My bad.
No. So just 1 wound.
1 wound.
No
No.
minus. So 3 up is fine.
Yeah.
But there's the 6. Where was that for the last cannon shots? Ugh.
Right.
Is that about everybody, I think?
That's everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, didn't do as much damage as I would have hoped. You've trimmed that unit down a little bit, not a huge amount.
Yeah, I maybe could have used the guys to shoot other things. So we'll go straight into combat. This guy needs an 8, I think. Have you got the
Here is your tiny ruler.
mark roller? We'll try
It's live on camera, so
it the other way. Yeah.
like an 8 to get within
Yeah.
an inch there.
Yeah.
Cool.
You gonna Overwatch me?
Weirdly enough, no. Well, I don't have any CP anyway.
8. 7.
7.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, that's the end of my turn. Not terrible,
Not
not
awful.
amazing.
Scored some decent points, killed a few.
The points are
few
the
rolls
big
off.
things.
Yeah.
So we will come back with
Marines, Blood Angels, turn 2.
Yes. Okay, Rob.
All right.
Turn 2.
Turn 2. Right, this is the turn where things actually happen.
You've gone for the ultimate alpha strike.
I don't really have much of a choice here. I need to kill as much of your stuff as I can before the rest of your reinforcements
I am
come on.
worried, actually. And seeing what you've dropped on the board, it is slightly concerning.
Yeah,
but
that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Right, so for my secondaries, I kept no prisoners from last turn, so destroy 3 enemy units.
Yeah.
And I also got no extend battle line, so take my objective in my table zone and one in no man's land, which I've already done because I got this guy.
You got this guy.
Yeah, he passed his battle shock test and just moved across.
He did. You got a bit fortunate,
objective.
but obviously battle shock means nothing in 10th edition,
Yeah,
so it
apparently.
was to be expected.
Alright, and for the rest of my movement, also moment, I picked this guy in the middle because I really need to clear you off that objective in the
Yeah, he's a
centre.
nuisance.
And with you making my Redemptor -1 to hit, -1 to wound, I need to actually be able to hit it.
Indeed.
So giving him the full rerolls is really the only way I can reasonably do it now.
Yep.
Alright, beyond that, general movement. This guy moved forward to still hold this objective and just block these two from just coming straight down here.
Yep.
The Dreadnought has moved up to within melter gun range of the not Clemens Crawler, Mephitic Blight Hauler. I always get them both mixed up. The Librarian Dreadnought has come around here to be within 18 inches of this central one here to start blood lancing it and hopefully do some damage. The Redemptor has pulled across into cover here to get shots further down range and again hopefully clear this guy off the centre. My Infiltrators just stayed where they are. They're just holding this home objective and just 12-inch no deep strike screen. Very nice. The Bale Predator or Bale Predator, whatever you want for, has pulled across out in front here to start setting some Plague Marines on fire and cleansing this objective. And then for reserves, I brought on I brought on the Death Company with Thunderhammers and Chaplain over here to hopefully charge into and start dealing with this lot. Dante and his Sanguinary Guard have appeared just in this little pocket here, 9 inches away from these Plague Marines, try and kill these guys and clear off over here. And then I brought in the Eradicators from Strat Reserve over here to try and finish off this other Plague Burst Crawler over here.
Yeah, I did leave my flank a little bit open, but the way, I mean, you've got to get lucky now with Deep Strike, so I'm not.
Yeah, so I am depending on several 8 to 9.
Yeah, so I'm not
so.
too worried. I mean, you'll probably get one, if any.
Hopefully.
Yes.
And then, all that done, I have one last thing to do, which is Librarian Dread, who is casting his Wings of Sanguinius on the Mephiston's unit here. So I need to roll for this. I basically don't roll a 1.
Okay.
I didn't roll a 1, so they can now teleport. So they go bump from here, and they will appear 9 inches away over here. So I'll pull them down properly for now, but they're just going to appear 9 inches away from these Marines over here.
That's fine.
Basically.
So I am going to Overwatch the Baal Predator, I think.
So cruel.
With Rob really wants to use it. I am going to deny that with all being well. So
I'd say new model syndrome, but how old is that thing?
Yeah. I mean, the other option is the other guys, but then some of my guns won't be in range. So no, we'll go with the Baal Predator because everything can shoot it, and some is auto hitting. So we will come back. We'll come back in the shooting phase, but we'll do my Overwatch at the start of it. That makes sense.
Very good. Yep, very good.
Okay, I'm overwatching the Baal Predator. He's in range
Lovely.
of Contagion. So he's -1 toughness.
Yeah, toughness 9 now.
So I am gonna overcharge. Hazardous even. So it's D6 +3 shots.
This is the Plague sorcerer.
So it's 5 shots. Strength 6.
T9. So, you need to hit first, I presume.
Yeah, no, it's torrent.
Oh, is it torrent? Okay, cool. So yeah, so winning on 5s.
So 1 of 5s. I get 2. Minus 2.
Cool. So 5s. No. Damage.
D3. 3. 4.
4 damage. Cool.
And then I will put. So how many is he down to?
He was at 7.
Yep.
Take 4. Down to 3, I
3.
think.
Plague Bolt Pistol. It hits. It's a lethal hit. No AP. So 3 up. Oh!
I'm just failing everything now. Alright.
Right, I'll do the Foul Blight Spawn next because he potentially could kill it. Ranged weapons. So, yeah, D6, Torrent. 3. It's anti-infantry, but that's irrelevant. Strength 7.
Yep. D9, so 5s.
Nothing. Yep, that is that. And then we go through the Plague Marines. Weapons. So, Blight Launcher, lethal hits. Nothing. Melter Gun. I could do with this. Nothing.
You're only nearly as many ones as me.
Plague Spewer, D6. 4. Oh, 2.
Cool. Nice.
No, it's auto hitting. So that would be wounds.
Yeah, so
it's
2
strength
wounds.
5.
So 3 wounds. Not a mistake. Cool.
Yep.
Give it a roll. That should be fine.
Minus 1.
Yeah, it's fine. Cool.
Supercharged. Yeah, I need to roll my hazardous
Yeah,
as
do it
well.
at the end.
Supercharge. Plasma gun. Nope.
Be 2 shots, rapid fire. You're in range there.
Woo!
Nope.
And plasma pistol.
Yep. This is 1 shot.
It is. I will overcharge that one as well. And then just the standard guns, of which I have 3, I think. Let me just check.
So 6. So 6 ball gun shots.
Yep.
Cool. On the 6s.
2.
2. That's all you need. I've got 2 wounds left. Any minus?
I've got a wound, haven't I?
No. Does he have lethal hits?
Oh
All
yeah, of
guns?
course. Yeah.
So there you go. It's fine. No minus. All right. Cool. Good effort though.
Yeah.
Nearly got him.
Yeah.
Now roll
might
your-
have been
now roll your
really
hazardous
lucky.
rolls
So
and roll
hazardous
yourself
for the Malignant Playcaster.
He's all right.
The plasma gun. He's okay.
Yep.
And the plasma pistol. He's okay.
They're fine, and he's left on 2 wounds.
So he is damaged, but it's probably irrelevant because you're
Yeah.
all auto hitting.
yeah, they're all flame weapons, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
All right. So we'll come back with my actual shooting.
Okay,
Right.
Rob.
go.
So actual shooting now.
Actual shooting. Yep, the shooting that matters. So because I wanted to actually do something this game, I'm going to start with the Bale Predator, since you're determined
The
to
one
kill
I
it.
was trying to. What are you going into?
So I was going to put everything into the Plague Marines because it is an anti-infantry weapon. So I'll start with the twin heavy flamers normal. So I have 2d6 shots. 3 shots.
I like it.
Beautiful, good start.
I like it.
Strength 5.
New models, new old model
Yeah,
syndrome.
strength 5, T5, so 4s. 3. 3 wounds, minus 1.
Okay.
Ignores cover and torrent.
3 wounds minus 1,
Yep.
so I will be saving on a 4. Save 2.
He wounded 1. Yay.
Hey.
Cool. And then the big flamestorm cannon on top. I also got to kill a missile, it's not fair to shoot that.
What's the flamestorm cannon do?
D6 plus 3, ignores cover, torrent.
So this is the powerful one, yeah?
This is the better one.
Doesn't count.
Not in the box!
Just for anyone who couldn't see, that was a 6. And now you're going to roll a
Another 6. Oh my god. Right, so 9 shots.
Oh, this could hurt.
So 9 hits, it's strength 6, so we only got 3s. That one's not in the box. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. It's minus 2 damage, and ignores cover.
Minus 2, so 5 ups. It's going to hurt. This is why I wanted him
Hopefully.
dead. Save
Kill
2,
Kill
kills
3.
3.
That's fine. Then I have the. I should have shot the Stormbolter first, trying to fling the last wound off. That's me being dummy. So, Stormbolter.
3.
Does this guy get
Yep.
damaged? Because this does matter. Yes, he does, because he's got that. So I am. This is really bad now, because I am now hitting on 5s. Because I am minus 1 to hit for being damaged, and you give me minus 1 weapon skill and ballistic skill. So
I do.
Joy.
But that's why auto-hitting weapons are joyous.
They're overpowered. So yeah, 4 shots from the Stormbolter, hitting on 5s now. I do get 2 hits.
Not bad.
Wounding on 4s. No wounds, that's
wounds.
fine. Then I do have the Hunter Killer Missile, which I'm just going to dump into the Rhino.
Yeah.
For the heck of it. So it's 1 shot hitting on 2, so a 3 costs -1, and then a 4 costs the thing. It does hit. It is
Not
strength
bad.
14.
So it does on a 3. It doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound. That was a 1 shot.
Shoots off into the sunset, never to be seen again.
Alright, that's that. Alright, while we're around there, we'll just do the Assault Intercessors. So over there I have...
So they're not affected by...
Yeah, they're outside
You got
6.
6.
So I've got 6 guys, so 5 of them have bolt pistols. So hitting on 3s, to those Plague Marines, 4 hits. Strength 4, those wounding on
Toughness
5s.
5.
1 wound, -1.
-1?
damage. Yeah.
Okay. Just take a
6.
wound.
Cool, and I've got a plasma pistol on the leader. I'm not overcharging
Why?
because I'm a coward. Does hit.
Wound on 3.
Strength 7. Ooh,
Doesn't
first wound.
wound.
That's fine. And then I have Mephiston with his gun in that.
So that's
unit.
another plasma, isn't it?
I believe that is another plasma pistol.
I don't think it's hazardous.
Oh, he has his psychic power as well. So
Oh, yeah,
I'll also
yeah.
blast with that. So his plasma pistol, I'll just fire. He's got a guy with 1 wound left, so I'm just going to fire not overcharged. He hits on 2, he does hit. He strength 7, so 3s, that is another 1.
Yay!
Anything. Then I will do his focused, which fire Fury of the Ancients.
This is hazardous.
This is hazardous. Pistol, psychic, sustained hits 3, 3 attacks hitting on 2s. So I want 6s here. I don't get any 6s, because that would have been like a million extra hits. It's only strength 5, so I'm winning on 4s. Only the 1 wound.
Minus
-2 d3 damage.
So 5 up, so it probably just kills one guy.
And then does, for what it's worth, 2 damage.
Yeah,
so
it's
kills one
irrelevant.
guy. Bloop.
Yeah, okay.
Sweet. I'll just do what's his name at the back? Sorry, Commander Dante and his dudes. So he has Perdition, which is out of range, so I will not shoot Commander Dante. Never mind.
It's out of range.
Yeah, he only has
Is it 6 inches?
6 inches. Yeah, he only has a little.
Oh, Commander Dante.
I'll let him the side down. So we'll do the other 5 guys. They have Angel's bolt guns. 12-inch range. Let's just make sure they are all in.
Probably not.
So I will shoot at them. 1 guy's in, 2's in, 3's in. Just out. So 3 are in.
Okay.
So 6 shots into those guys. 2, 4, 6. Hitting on 3s. I'm not seeing any sort of contagion. And then wounding on 5s. It's only strength 4. That is 3 wounds. No minus, 1 damage apiece.
Okay, that is those guys.
Yep. Kill 1.
Saves 1, kills 1. Makes the charge a little longer.
That's fine. I believe in rolling double 6s charges. Alright, let's see what he can do. Let's go with the Librarian Dreadnought. Oh yeah, also, I did do the focus switch fire with
Hazardous.
with thing, so hazardous
Roll a
test.
1.
Nope, he's fine. Befton is fine. Right, Librarian Dread. So I will start with his... Let's do his Stormbolter, just to do a bit of tracer fire. This is all going into the guy in the centre. So, 2 shots hitting on 3s. Both hit. Strength 4.
I mean, these are the ones I don't mind you hitting. He's tough. He's high toughness, so.
Yes, winning on 6s. Nothing, but re-rolling for oaths. Nothing, that's fine. Right, then we go in with the focused Bloodlance. So this is a single shot hitting on 3s.
Miss. Whee!
How did you call it? How did you know? Right.
You get oaths though, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do. I can re-roll it. Duh, it does hit. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Toughness 9.
T12, strength 12. So winning on 3s. Re-rolling.
And oaths is broken, and this is why.
Nope, that's not in the
You
tray.
jammy.
It does.
I mean,
wound eventually.
you probably don't deserve that wound. I'm not gonna lie.
It's -3 and d6 plus 3 damage. I
Nice.
didn't roll a 6 to hit, did I? No, I didn't.
No.
So.
5 up. Yes,
Ooh,
karma,
after all
karma. That is karma. Oh. Okay.
Right. Then we'll just go with the Redemptor Dreadnought next to him.
Does he not have a psychic? Well, that is the psychic, isn't
was
it? Does he
psychic,
not
yeah.
have other guns?
They're out of range. They're only short range.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
also I need to do hazardous tests for him. He's fine.
No.
Cool. So we'll do the Redemptor next. You're just going to put everything into the guy in the centre. Because he's -1 ballistic skill and mat, so it's not really worth shooting anything else. We'll start with big gun. I am overcharging, of course.
Always overcharge.
D6 +1 down. Shots. 3 shots.
Not
Mediocre.
terrible. Not
So
great.
4s, rerolling everything.
Easy 4s. It's minus.
Yeah, he's -1 ballistic skill.
Yeah.
So hitting on 4s. He's 3s normally. He's not damaged yet. 1 misses. Strength 9. So
He's got oaths as well, doesn't he?
yeah, I rerolled it.
Okay.
Yep. Toughness 9. You say?
Double 9.
So 1 wound so far. 2 wounds. -4 flat for each.
5s. Saves one.
Saves 1, so 3 damage.
Yep. Could I have a purple dice, please?
Have many purple dice. I don't know why I'm rolling my shots with purple dice. I'm cheating badly.
You are.
Oh,
you
that's
are.
awful. Alright, Icarus rocket pod then into him. So D3 shots. 1 shot. On a 4. Hits. Strength 8. 5s. Fails. Rolling. Wounds. -1, 2 damage.
-1. So 4 ups this time. Just fail it.
So that's 2.
Eesh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the Onslaught Gatling Cannon. So
Small
8 shots.
arms fire.
Yep, should hopefully do something. On 4s. Re-rolling is 40 to begin with.
I don't like oaths as a rule.
That is 7 hits.
It's one on
5.
Fives,
Strength
yeah.
5, yeah. But 6s are good. So it's 2 devastating wounds so far. Re-rolling. Nothing else. Just 2 devastating wounds.
so I can't even save them, can I?
Nope.
So he's taken 7.
Cool.
I will need another purple.
Purple.
I mean, you've.
Oh god, I've destroyed the tray. I'm within 12 there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So that is Twin Storm Bolters, 8 shots. Oh no, 4 shots. I lie. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling everything. All miss. 3 hits. Then 6s. Nothing. And again. 1 hit. 1 wound. Sorry. No minus. 1 damage.
Yep.
It's fine. Cool. That's all good. Right, we'll just do the infiltrators because they've got 4 guys in range who are going to ping shots.
They're just going to try and blink him.
Yep, so I have 1, 2, 3, so 4 guys in range. 2 shots each. They're heavy and they stood still, so they're hitting on 2s. All hit. They are only on 6s.
Okay. Not easy.
That is 2 so far. And
This is what thingy
rerolls.
does, though, isn't it?
Yeah, only 2. No
Okay.
minus.
So
It's on
2
your
on 3s. Could do another one. No.
Nope. That's fine. Alright. Could have do more damage there, that's okay. Right, then we'll go with the main dreadnought over here.
Yeah.
He's just going to dump everything into the
Plague
spawn right
Beast.
at the front.
Okay.
Cool. So. Yeah, we'll just do this guy into this guy. Right, so we'll start.
Twin
with-
lads.
Yep, the twin lads. I'm just trying to find it. It is right at the bottom. A single shot hitting on a 3. There's the 2.
That's what I needed.
Every time. Okay, fine. I'll shoot them up. I'll shoot the melter gun. It should be on here somewhere. Hang on, I swear I had a melter gun on here. No, it has a heavy flamer. What am I on about? Alright, heavy flamer then. Fine. 4 hits. Wounding on 5s. There you go. I get 2 wounds with heavy flamer. -1.
I mean, the melter gun would have been nicer.
Yeah, I thought I had a melter
4
gun.
ups.
I was reading the wrong one.
It takes 2 wounds.
2 damage. Hey!
Jeez.
That's all you can do with that. That's fine. I completely misread his thing. Alright, cool. Let's see how Rider Sergeant up front. He might as well just shoot him.
He's -1 to hit now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's within range.
He's in contagion.
Here's Twin Bolt Rifle. He has 2 shots. Hitting on 4s now. He hits once. He fails to wound, but he's twin linked. He fails to wound. That's fine, whatever. Not the end of the world.
You got your eradicators here.
Yep. They are going to go into the 2 wound crawler.
Makes sense.
Try and finish it off with their melter rifles.
I mean, they should do.
Hopefully. So 3 shots hitting on 3s. They all hit.
Ooh.
Cool. I'm shooting a vehicle, so I do get full reroll hits and wounds. It's strength 9, so I'm winning on 5s.
You are one of bad, yeah.
Nothing.
Ooh.
Full rerolling. 1 wound.
Hey!
Solid 8. Minus 4d6 damage.
So I need a 5.
You do need a 5. Don't roll a 5.
Come on, little baby. Oh, I thought it was.
Alright, so it is d6.
I mean, it's
I'm
dead,
outside
isn't
of
it?
9, so don't roll a 1 basically.
Yeah.
Here we go. He goes, does he explode?
Does he explode? He does not.
There we go. Well done, Eradicators. You did something.
Yeah,
Everybody else.
I mean,
you did something.
yeah. Okay, that is where a blast hole where a plague burst crawler used to
Indeed.
live.
That's cost me a few points. Yeah, that is all the shooting. So I guess it is charge time.
Yes, we will come back. I need to remove some models over there. Okay, Rob, charges.
Yep, charge time. Right.
Quite a big.
Yeah, pretty important. This I need to make at least a couple of these.
Yeah.
They're also in a bit of trouble. So I'm going to start with what is probably the least important one, which is Mephiston and the assault intercessors going into these boys here.
Yeah,
you have
if I had
five-
more CP, I'd Overwatch, but
Yeah, you have fights first here, so if I don't make it, it's not the end of the world. But
yeah.
we'll see what happens. So I need a 9 here.
Yep.
That's a 6. They
That's
don't make it.
not.
Yeah, not the end of the world for me.
You're not going to re-roll?
Nah, not on that one. It's not too more important.
Fair.
Right.
Where are we going
We'll
next?
go with the Death Company next. They're going to try and charge the Plague Burst Crawler over there. That is a 9-inch. And they do get a free reroll because they are Death Company.
Makes sense that
Well,
you do
9-inch
this
reroll.
one in the middle.
That's
No.
5. Need the reroll. An 8.
No.
So close. Alright.
This is the problem with Deep
Yes.
Strike.
Yeah,
It's every time, isn't it?
Alright, cool. So we'll go down to who's going to try and charge these guys. This is a 9-inch charge. He gets +1, so it's an 8.
8. And you do have a reroll.
I do have a reroll potentially here. And I roll a 7.
Just one more, Rob.
I know.
Just one more. Come
Right,
on.
okay, we'll reroll this one. Let's try and get at least something in. There's a 6, but that one doesn't count. I'll have to roll that one again.
Roll a 1.
And 5. So
That's a 7.
That wasn't
That is a 7.
That was an 11. So we'll get that one in. That's fine. I could charge the Bell Predator then for the hell of it, but what you got melee like? You got a power fist in there.
I'll blend you.
Yeah, probably not worth it. Okay.
I mean, you can do if you want.
Now, if I still had that CP, I'd tank shock in, but yeah, not worth it.
True.
So these guys will go over here, and that will be it.
Okay. You want to come back?
Yep.
All right, Rob.
here we
We've
go.
got the single combat,
Yeah, the one
which is a bit
combat.
unlucky. I think you should have maybe got 2 with all those rolls, but hey
Ideally,
ho.
but what can you do?
So,
it's Sanguinary Guard and Dante going into
this is
those
going to
blade
hurt.
blades. Hopefully, and something needs to hurt you. I mean, nothing else has. Stupid Marines
Hmm.
there. Right, so I have, this is the Sanguinary Guard themselves.
Yep.
Having Carmine Blades, so the 4 attacks each, going to 5 attacks each because I'm,
The red thirst.
because of the Red Thirst, and then my Strength 5 goes to Strength 6. My Weapon Skill 3 goes to Weapon Skill 4 up, so I'll be hitting on 4s, but I get +1 to hit from Dante, so I'm back down to 3s.
Yep.
So overall, I'm hitting on 3s. This is 25 attacks. Here we go.
It's going to hurt.
Hopefully. There's a few.
There's a few 1s and 2s.
It's a lot of dice, so hopefully that's not pretty good.
It's a little unlucky, maybe.
Yeah, no, there's no special plates or anything on this. Strength 6 now, so I am going on 3s.
I mean,
go.
it should be enough.
Oh, that's
Oh, Rob.
Yeah, my dice are really not happy tonight.
No. And you're
Alright.
rolling the right ones now.
Yeah, it's probably why I'm failing. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. It is 10. -2, 2 damage apiece.
-2, 2 damage apiece. So I'm saving on 5 ups. 10, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll do them 2 at a time. No, I don't need to. There's 7 guys in the unit, so I'll do 4 and then 4. So 5 ups. Saves 1.
So 3 dead so far.
Next one. Saves 1,
4,
so 6
5,
dead.
6, yeah.
And then there's 2 more.
Yeah.
Saves 1.
7 down.
7 down, so that leaves the Taliman.
Yep. Who is going to get absolutely blended by Dante.
Yay!
Still have his attacks. So Dante himself, he gets 8 attacks going up to 9 on the charge.
Ouch.
That's his main weapon. The Axe Mortalis. So 9 attacks, strength 8 now. It's hitting on 2s, down to 3s, back to 2s. It's one hit. So hitting on 2s. Here we go. 6 is lethal hits, but I get none, so that doesn't matter.
And you get 1. Woo!
Alright, and then it is strength 8 to your toughness 5 or 6, so 3s. That is all the wounds. So I'll take that. That is for 8 wounds. -3, 2 damage apiece.
So So he's saving on 6.
It's your wee little Taliban dude.
3 and 8.
This is the Lord Commander of the Imperium Nihilist, just goes on some random Taliban, just goes squish.
I need that many. Oh
Yeah,
god,
that's
that roll. Okay.
I mean, if you want to roll poorly on anything, you'd roll poorly on that.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty epic. That's fair.
So he slaughters those guys.
Yep, they're all dead. You
So
can
these-
remove them. So I lose my CP. That is a little bit sad, but
Cool. And then I'm going to have these guys consolidate just to tap that guy there with my 3-inch consolidation, because I was within 3. There we go. So you can fight back with that guy for what it's worth,
yep.
but it also ties him up, so he can't do anything much next turn. Fall back or stand there or shoot at -1 to hit.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I might as well do it whilst we are on camera.
There's an ass. I mean, it'd be like 4 attacks.
4 attacks, strength 6.
Anyone 4s probably? Is it 4s?
Hitting on. That's 3 attacks. Sorry, hitting on 4s.
So 5s because I -1 to hit. Vanguard. You get 1. It's -1 to wound as well.
Strength 6. So
D4. So it'll be 3s down to 4s.
no.
So nothing there. Cool. There we go. That was exciting.
Cool.
Right. So
Excuse me.
I'll destroy 2 enemy units. I get 4 points from no prisoners, and my extend battle lines are completed because I've got that objective and no man's land. So let's just score me some points. But I didn't kill as much as I would have liked.
Yeah, I
So-
agree.
Alright, so basically it's your clapback now. We'll see what you
Yeah,
can do.
it's gonna hurt.
You hope.
I do. Okay, I've done my movement. It was a horrendous choice.
A lot of decision making.
Yeah, really tough because Rob's spread it quite evenly, but he's also stuck a load in my back line. So
Yeah, I've put a load up your back passage and I've pretty screened this out almost completely.
yeah, so the
infiltrators,
infiltrators screened me quite nicely. I have managed to get my Death Shroud into the back line. They're 9 inches away from both dreadnoughts. They will do some work in combat. This guy has moved slightly, but not anything relevant. He's just going to try and pump out. In fact, he's going to move slightly across there, so he's got vision like that.
Oh, it's like you don't like my eradicators. Who'd have thought?
Yeah, exactly. So then this guy's moved up just to get a better charge on the dread.
Yep, try and get you got engaged on all fronts for your secondary.
Yes, so I should get it.
Yep. So your secondary get engaged on all fronts, so you're on 4 decoys, and your other one was investigate signals, which is terrible.
Which I'm just ignoring because it's just impossible for me to get.
Yeah, you're not really mobile enough.
No, no. The Plagueburst Crawler fell back that was in combat with Dante. More tears dropped into the middle of the battle.
Hi guys.
Yeah, he's looking to bring some pain to those who brought pain upon his friends. This guy hasn't moved. He's just gonna plink some wounds. These guys have dropped in. They're gonna try and at least withering fire on the Death Company, and then charge them if needs be. They should absolutely splatter them. These guys haven't moved because they're scared of Overwatch from this guy, but they don't really need to be. I did move the Predator to try and tempt him into a target, but no, he didn't bite. So that's about that. My Talon are dead. I can't recharge wounds, so we will come back with hopefully a very strong shooting phase.
No, that's what not.
I'd like
to have an army left at the end.
I need a big one. Okay, we're doing shooting. We'll start with these guys. Nice and simple. Everything into those guys.
Company, indeed.
So we'll start with my twin plague spewer on on those guys.
Yep.
When these guys make a ranged attack, they can re-roll the wound roll. So yeah, nice. So twin plague spewer hitting.
Is there all a minus on these guys?
You what?
A lot of negative on these. Minus AP on these guys' shots or not?
Just -1 on this guy.
Nah, that's fine. I'll leave it. Carry on. I was thinking about me. Armour of Contempt. I don't think it's worth it.
Probably not against this. I don't think you'll get cover.
Yeah.
I mean, this lot can see
Yeah,
the whole. So D6 shots. 2.
Hey.
Torrent twin linked. So hitting on It's anti-infantry 2.
Yep, so 2s. There an S.
Yeah.
Like one, you say?
Twin linked ignores cover. -1, 1 damage.
4s. 1 takes what? 1 wound potentially. Feel no pain. No, 1 takes a wound. Oh, I'm too far away. I'll just put
Yeah.
down here
Just
to
make a
remind me.
note.
Cool.
Then the Blight Lord Terminators. They have 5 combi weapons. Rapid fire, so they are definitely in rapid fire, aren't they?
I don't know. They seem well after 12 there. No, it's fine. Yep, definitely.
So they are ballistic skill 4. I mean, these are not the best. They're not the best at guns, but whatever. Hey. So hitting on 4s.
Very nice.
So that's 4 misses, 5 misses. So exactly average. Devastating wounds are on the wounds, aren't they?
Yep.
Anti-infantry 4 up. Devastating wounds on 6s, and that's about it.
Yeah, cool.
So
Just 2 4-ups.
strength 4, and then I'll get to reroll them because of the lot of. So 4 wounds,
4 4s.
no AP,
Cool.
pretty
So,
poor.
3s. They're okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So they do survive. That was rubbish. Right, we'll do Morty's guns now. He's going to put everything into those guys. They've upset him. Or should we finish on that one?
I don't know, it's kind of spectacular. Haha. Up to you.
No, we'll finish on that one.
Mm-hmm.
This guy will shoot into the Redemptor.
Looks like you don't like him. Don't know why.
In fact, Willie.
On the other hand, if you do kill the Redemption,
I know, I
charge
don't.
it,
Yeah.
lose a few points, so.
Yeah, so I'm not going to. I'm going to shoot the Libby Dread.
DBD.
Mm-hmm.
You're good.
Where are you, Hellboot? Ranged weapons. So he's got his. Put his small arms fire. He's played combi bolter into those guys. So that
At the back, yep.
I'll do that first, and then the big guns into
the
them.
dreadnought.
So 2 hits. Oh, 2 lethal hits.
Oh, you-
So
Have this into the Death Company, yeah.
yeah.
Men minus.
No.
Cool. We can't see the whole unit, but 3s anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then the twin Lars
Yep, into DBD.
does hit.
Lovely. T9,
Strength 12.
so it's a 3. Yep.
-3.
Cool. Yep, there's some crates probably just in the way.
I can't see. You'll have to make the call.
Hard to say, I might need to get the laser out from that one.
I'll give you.
I'll
yours.
roll and see what I get.
Well, yeah.
It's 2 up save, get a 3,
It
minus
wouldn't make a
2.
difference, would it?
So -3,
Minus
minus 2, 2 up. Yeah, that goes through anyway. Carry
Yeah.
on.
Okay, d6 +1. 4 damage.
4 damage, so he is down to 4 wounds. There we go.
Oakley dokley. That is that shot, isn't it? That's all his guns.
Yep.
Don't think there's any more. Right, I shall put this twin entropy into that, and I will do the plague thing into them. I think soften them up. I'll do them into that. What's the toughness of those?
6.
Toughness 6.
Toughness 6 on Eradicators.
Yowzers.
Gravis armour.
Yeah. I'll do them into them. Softened. No, you're gonna make the charge longer though. Nah.
I don't know, with the Sanguinor in my pocket, I might want to charge him.
No, I'll do it into the guys. I'll carry on.
I'm going to go to chipping away at Mephiston's unit.
So 2 entropy cannons, hitting on 3s.
Aye.
Yep.
Here we go.
2 entropy, lethal hits. Give me damn lethals. 1
just
miss, 1 hit.
To be 3s.
Strength 10.
Yep, so 3s. T9.
Does -3, so same principle
2,
again.
5 up save. Nope, I'm just not making any saves today.
D6 +1. How many you got left?
4 left.
So I need a 3.
Oh, 2
I'm going to
damage.
command reroll it. I might as well, just to finish him off. It can't be worse than a 1, can it?
Oh, he's got 1 wound left. Ooh, that was lucky.
Heavy Slugger will go into it as well, because why not? I can't see anything else. Because I won't be able to see them, would I?
Probably not, to be fair.
Yeah, so Heavy Slugger and then Plague Burst. Hitting on 3s, 4s, 3s.
And a number.
All hit. Strength 5, so it'll be 5.
So 5s, yep.
2 wounds at -1.
3 ups, 1 at a time. He's okay.
Boo!
He's okay.
Boo.
Only just, but he's okay. That was a tight one. Alright.
So, I was going into them, wasn't I?
Yeah, with the mortar.
Yep. So,
Yes.
I have D6 plus 3, 4.
So 4. Because there's 7 left.
Yep. 2. So 6 shots.
Blah. So you probably would get a line of sight there, I think. Yeah, you can see him. You've got a line of sight, so.
Yep, hitting on 3s. Ugh, not the best. No lethal hits. Strength 8, so 2s.
4 wound. -1.
Yep,
-1. So 3s cover. 2 more die. Boom.
Boom, boom.
Go on, assault intercessors. Absorb shots with your bodies,
Yeah,
apparently.
I'm taking a lot of
Boom.
shots.
Right. Well, they're below half now, so they could battle shot for all that matters. Dun dun dun.
Matters. So he shot. That hasn't shot.
Your boy over
They
there.
haven't shot, have they?
No.
No, so they can go into that. for,
You only,
for
you only need 1/6.
For what it's worth, Death Shroud.
You only need 1/6 to go through, and then me to roll a 1. So
Ranged weapon.
I doubt their squirty guns have any AP.
They do not, and they're strength 3. But
Yeah, never know.
you never know. That's a lot of shots.
Many shots.
11, 15.
You highly loaded up those super soakers.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They are auto hit.
Yep.
Yeah, so 6s, really.
Oop.
1.
Here we go. You ready for me to roll a 1?
I am ready for you to roll a 1.
Oh, I'm waiting. Oh. Here we go. There's a 6.
6.
There we go.
They've shot.
Could have
Okay.
done the last time, right, really. But, I roll 6s when I need 2s, and 2s when I need
Still got
6.
this guy to shoot. I've still got the Rhino.
And the Plague Marines over there.
The Plague Marines, yeah.
And, of course, Morty himself.
Yes. Let's see what the Rhino's equipped with. I'll do my D6. I'll do them into them.
Into the
Just
assault
try.
marines.
You've only got 2 wounds, so I can try
Into the
and get my devastating wounds. Although they've changed devastating wounds, haven't they? But it won't affect.
yeah, it's just unsavable wounds, but I don't have a feel they'll pay
No,
that anyway.
no,
So
exactly.
it's
So, yeah.
functionally the same for this one.
No, they're only rapid fire 1.
Oh, the
one
combi
shot.
weapons.
Yeah, so it's only 4 shots.
It's a combi bolter, which is a storm bolter. Combi weapon is the slightly different one.
Yep.
Carry on.
How do I just go? Yeah, sorry. Okay.
You should be. Okay.
Yeah. Hitting on 3s. Hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
1 hit. Does he get rerolls from Mortar?
Who does it?
Reroll a wound roll of 1.
Yeah, so not hit rolls.
Yeah, would it have affected him? Well, yeah, so 1 and 1.
So you
So
can reroll
no.
that wound roll.
Yes.
Into a 4, so nothing there.
No.
Okay.
No.
And you havoc.
Then havoc into those guys.
Into the Marines, yeah.
D6. No, 1.
1 shot. On a 3. Does hit.
Does hit.
Strength 5. On havoc.
Yeah. Yep.
Go up to 3s. Nope, fails to wound. Alright.
I would. How many have you only got 5 guys left there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5
5 or
guys.
6. Yeah. No, that's fine.
And I'm outside of contagion.
Right. Now I'll do my my guys.
Right, who's next? Got you 2 Mephitic Haulers.
Yeah.
You're going into. I wonder which one you're doing.
Do this one first.
Cool.
So,
What's he going into?
Battle Spurt's got to go into them.
Squirty squirty.
I'll do the multi-melters into them as well.
Well, give them a taste of their own medicine.
And the missile launcher. I'll just put everything into them.
So mean.
Yeah, they're more of a threat than. So, Battle Spurt. Hits.
In the box. 3 hits.
All hits.
Strength.
5.
So 5s. So empty 6 on these boys.
Nope.
Nothing.
Missile launcher.
Oh, fragment. Crack grenade, sorry.
Crack. Yep. 1 and 3s.
Ooh, unlucky.
And then the melters. Could do with these hitting.
All in
1
one.
hit. Strength 9.
So 3s does wound.
Does wound. -4.
Don't even think I get a save.
No.
But that definitely doesn't do it anyway.
So it does just. Yeah, Malta 2, so a +1. So it just kills 1.
Cool. I'll take.
You've only got 3 wounds, don't you?
Yeah, 3 wounds. So
Yeah.
that guy's dead. Cool.
Okay. And then this one.
Choices.
Yeah. I can't split my melter fire, can I?
No. Both shots have to go into one thing.
Yeah. I'll have to put double melter into that and then crack into that.
Yeah, you can just see him out the corner. I'm definitely going to cover that.
Bile spurt into that guy. Just. I'll do the bile spurt. 1 hit. Nope. So double melter. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Here we go.
2 hits.
I'm -1 hit now, I'm joking, I'm not really.
Strength 9.
Play your heart stop for a second then.
Oh my word.
Yeah. You just out of the reroll 1's range from
I'm
mortar.
not in mortar range. Disgusting.
But not resilient.
Yes, and then crack.
Oh, missed as well. Oh, that's not the shooting you
That
needed.
was a bad shooting phase. Right.
You still got mortar to
I've
go.
still got Morty and those troops to go.
Yeah, and the plagueies.
So
we plagues?
Yep.
I'm going to try and finish off everything over here.
I am. So the malignant plague caster.
Where's it all going?
That's what I need to decide. They're all anti-infantry. This is the problem. What's the toughness on the Baal?
It's normally 10 down to 9 now. You stood next to me.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Good.
And I'll have to announce them all at the same time, won't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll put that into them, and them into them, and everything else into them.
Alright. Let's
So
go.
we will do the foul blight spawn first. Excuse me.
So you're flaming my predator.
Yeah, I only need 1 to go
Oh,
through.
the irony. Okay.
Yeah. D6 shots. 3, not the best. Auto hitting, strength 7.
So 5s.
Get 2. -2.
Cool. Right. Oh, saves it.
Oh, Rob,
no.
get out.
Am I walking on now?
Yeah. Right.
So everybody else into the other ones.
The malignant plague caster.
Into the infantry.
He will do plague wind.
Are you focusing
Focused, I am. I shall. D6 plus 3. 3, so 6 shots.
it? Lovely.
Psychic torrent. So strength 6, so it'd be 3s, won't it?
T4.
A couple of misses. So 4 at -2, D3 damage.
So 5 ups. I save 1. So I have to do these one at a time because I do have a 4 up feel no pain against psychic attacks from Mephiston.
Okay, that's 3.
So 4 up feel no pains. One guy is down to a wound.
That's 3.
Oh, stop making me roll high. One guy's dead.
That's 1.
He's fine. So one guy dies.
Is there 1 more?
No, it was just 3, I think.
3.
So you killed a dude. Alright.
Light launcher, two hits.
2 hits is your wishful thinking again.
1 hit. Strength 6.
Yep, T4.
That was a lethal, wasn't it? That's 6.
Yeah, you get lethal hits on those. Yeah.
So just -1.
Cool. 4 up is okay.
Melter gun. Nope.
Nope.
And then how many guys have I got? I've got 3, haven't I?
Yeah, you got 3 dudes altogether.
One more guy with a plasma gun, plasma pistol. So
Overcharging?
misses. I will.
Yeah. So hazardous.
Hazardous on the malignant.
He's fine.
He's fine. Hazardous on the other guy.
He's also fine. There we go.
Well, that was an awful shooting phase.
Well, yeah, you still got Morty.
I've still got Morty. So
Morty.
now I will have to put Morty into, and I didn't want to do this. I'll have to cast the lantern, I think, into that.
Into the tank.
Yep.
Cool.
And then the other ones into that. So, which one should we do first? Do the lantern first. Hitting on 2s. Come on, baby. Yes.
Ooh, does hit.
Sustained hits D3.
So you do get D3 additional hits because that was a 6.
Excellent.
2, so 3 hits altogether.
Strength 9.
T9 on Tonk now.
4s should kill it. 2.
That's corpse. That's fine, you can have it.
No.
There you go, it's 5 anyway.
-3.
-3.
3 damage.
5 up with the cover, so. Oh.
No.
Oh.
Does it get cover? Why is it getting cover?
You can't see the whole model because it's parked behind the terrain.
What terrain?
Those boxes. I know it's
What?
I know it's stupid,
What?
but you can't see the whole model with your
What?
base. You can't draw a line from your base to the whole model, so I get cover. Yes, it's stupid, but that is 10th edition.
Rob, that is obscene. Right. And then D6 plus 3 plus
going into-
4 it will be.
Into Dawn Twist.
3, 7 attacks.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool.
Yep.
So hitting on 2s normally, I presume.
Hitting on 2s.
So it goes to 3s because these guys are -1.
Blast lethal hits, devastating wounds.
Oh dear. 3 hits.
3 hits.
Strength.
7.
So 4s to wound. Nothing. Oof.
Y fours.
-1 to wound.
Toughness.
Toughness 4, -1 to wound. Because Dante's leading them.
Would he have not? Yeah, no. Just thinking, we factored the -1 in. We didn't. Oh no, we did. We did. No, that's fine. None of the other weapons.
Well, you do get to roll that 1 to wound you just rolled because Morty.
Yeah.
So there's a chance you can get 1 through. Ugh. That's alright, I tried.
Well, that was about as bad as it could have gone.
It's alright, you've got a charge phase to try and make up for it.
Yep. We will come back. Okay. Well, let's try and have a better.
Yes, let's hope this goes better than the shoot phase.
Right, I'm going to charge this guy into that.
Alright, roll a double 1 because it'd be really funny.
Only just, but he's in.
Whoop. Cool.
Okay, we'll do these guys next. They need a 9 into the Librarian Dread.
Lovely.
They
5.
don't.
So let's stick there.
I don't think I have an ability. This guy probably needs a 6.
4. Oof.
This game is getting away from me. These guys need a 9.
Yeah, 4's not even going to get you close, unfortunately.
No.
A 5 probably would have got you, but not a 4.
These guys need a 9.
Now into the Death Company.
They get a 5.
Oh dear, you're having one of my charging phases.
These guys need an 8.
Yeah, this guy's going to both these guys.
They get a 4.
Oh my god, yeah, you're having one of my charge phases.
And then Morty needs a 9.
Yep, to go into Dante over there.
He
does.
does.
A 10, he's in.
So that is there anything else to charge? There is not.
He goes brrr into there. Oh yes, look at that action. Alright. So now I have to bring the Sanguinor down somewhere, so I have to decide where it is. So we'll do that, get some dice, and come back with the combat.
Yep. Okay, so Rob has done the boring but sensible thing.
Sanguinor has dropped down here to aid the...
We were saying he's not going to kill Morty, and dropping him into combat there doesn't achieve anything.
Yeah, I mean, I bet he might take a couple of wounds off Morty at best, but he's not going to do enough damage to really swing anything.
So he's brought him in here to stop me taking this.
So he's going to save the life of this fated outrider instead, hopefully.
He hopes. So yeah, roll away.
Yep, so I do get to fight first with the Sanguinor. He has to fight first, so you have 8 attacks with his Encarmine Broadsword.
He's -1 to hit.
6, 8, yep, so I am hitting on 3s, which is cool. Didn't matter over much. For, like I said, it doesn't count as charging, so I don't get the +1 attacks and +1 strength. I am strength 6, so I am wounding on 5s.
You are.
But I am dev wounds, so 6s are good. Oof. A single 6. So he does 2 damage to it, and that's it. That's fine.
Right.
You know, I could have spent my CP there and made him... There, too late now. Alright.
I will attack the biker. I don't think... I can't really do much to this. How many wounds has the Sanguinor got?
He's toughness 4, 7 wounds, 2 up save, 4 up in 1.
I'll do the bike, and then because I probably will have a higher objective control than him. One would imagine. So hitting on 3.
I don't think you're in range of the objective anyway, so.
Yeah.
Kind of been
3 hits, strength 6.
55, sorry, on the bike.
2 wounds at -1.
4 ups. Next one fails 1. Damage.
Just 1.
Cool, so it bite takes a wound, he's down to 3.
So
that was a action-packed combat there.
Yeah. So let's see what Morty can do.
No, let's not. I'm going to spend all my CP to interrupt Narcan, sadly. I will just make sure that Dante doesn't have
fights.
Wow. I do not have fights first on him, which is a shame because that would have been really funny. Oh, you do have to take a battle shock test for Morty, which probably doesn't do anything. At -1.
Yeah, I mean, I'll roll it. I don't think.
Oh, you failed it. There you go. You can't.
Doesn't make a difference.
You can't do any strats. Not that you have CP to do strats anyway. But
no. Right. So he is.
See, battle shock stopped using abilities. That would have been huge.
How many wounds does each of them have?
2 wounds. On the Sanguinor.
Do they have an invuln? They don't, do they?
They don't have an invuln. Toughness 4, 2 up save, 2 wounds, -1 to hit, -1 to wound.
Just trying to think. I've got 15 hits or 5 strong. But 15 hits at -1. You 2 up save.
Yeah, 2 up save.
Yeah, I've got to go with the 5s, Anna.
5 big hits.
But I can't.
What's the minus?
-3.
Cool. I'm going to spend CP and armor attempt to make it -2.
So you got no CP now?
Yep, that's on CP.
Okay.
I'm going to save you on 4s. Should stop at least some of these.
Yep.
Right.
5 hits.
Hitting on 3s, not that it matters.
2. Oh yeah.
Because I'm -1 hit.
Strength 14.
So wounding on 3s. That's -1 to wound. Hey. Stop 2. Although you do reroll 1s to wound, don't you?
I do.
There you go, so you get 4. At -2 with my armor attempt, so I'm on 4s. That is 3 extremely dead Sangard.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll pull them off in a second, and then we will. I'll need to get some.
The. Oh, you attack back.
With them, yeah. Right.
We'll come back.
Yep, come back.
Okay, Rob, you get to attack back.
Alright, yep, so I've got 3 Sangard alive still, so we'll go start with them. 4 attacks each, I didn't charge, so I don't get the bonus. Hitting on 4s, then back to 3s with +1. So, 3s. That's a lot of 1s and 2s. That makes up for your charge phase, I suppose. I'm strength 5 to your toughness of Squillian.
Yeah.
Toughness 10?
12.
12, cool, so 6s. Nothing there. So if I had the CP +1 to wound, that would have been 3. Alright, so that's them, they did nothing, as expected, to be fair. And then the man himself, Commander Dante. 8 attacks with the Axe Mortalis. Hitting on 2s with +1, -1.
Natty.
That's a lot of 1s.
And 2s.
So that is a lethal hit, so that goes through.
So wait, it's -1 to hit, isn't it? But you say you get +1.
Yeah, -1 weapon skill, but +1 to hit. So my 2 up, native 2 up goes to a 3 up, then back to a 2 up.
Yep.
Right, and then strength 7, so we're only on 5s. One more wound, so 2 wounds. -3 AP, 2 damage base.
Minus 3 AP. I think he's 4 up invuln off the top of my head. Saves 1. How many damage?
2 damage.
And then 5 up, feel no pain.
Takes 2. Yeah, he's down to like 16. Woo.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Right.
Yeah, disappointing. Disappointing.
Yep, so discarding investigate signals.
Yes,
So
definitely.
that'll get you a point. Then you've got units in 3 table quarters, strong edge, more front, so you just score a few there. Right.
Yeah. I don't think I did enough. I needed to hamper you a bit more. I guess the thing is, how much pain can you put out this turn?
Yeah, so I need to
if you do enough damage this turn, I think you win. And if you don't,
but it doesn't involve doing damage to Death Guard. That's not an easy.
It's easier than it used to be. But we'll come back with turn 3. It's all to play for.
See how it goes.
Okay, turn 3,
right.
Rob.
Yep. Turn 3, important one.
You're very important.
Yep. So for my missions, I drew capture enemy outpost, so take Johnny's home objective, and attempting target. So Johnny picks 1 objective.
So this is obviously the one he needs to take first.
Yep.
And for attempting target, I'm going to do. I've got a nice little meat shield around here.
Yep. So I could theoretically get to it, but I have to punch through that guy with the redemption dreadnought and consolidate onto it. It's theoretically doable, but we'll see.
Yep.
Right, cool. So movement phase. We'll start over here. So the Battle Predator stood still because if we move him, he's going to get revenge overwatched. I did move these guys up just in.
I am going to overwatch those guys.
Yeah, you overwatch.
Yeah.
Cool. Dante and Co. Not Dan. Yep. Stay in combat here. Yep. So many characters there.
So I'll attack first there, won't I?
Yeah. So they're staying in combat with.
You're just tying him up. It's a lot of points to tie up.
Yeah, basically.
I get it's the right play because it should keep him in combat for 2 turns. I think.
Yeah, I mean, if I spend the CP for armor of contempt again over here, make them 4 up save, I should be able to tank the 5 big hits.
We're pretty desperate on CP.
Yeah, we've both been short the entire game. Right, these guys moved up onto here to attack these guys, hop over and take the objective. If I roll a decent enough charge roll, which there's not been a history of those so far in this game. The Redemption Dreadnought moved up within an inch of him to punch him, get out of the way. These guys all stayed in combat over here.
Makes sense. Yeah, no reason why not.
Objective. The Eradicators moved around here.
Why is that, Rob?
Those guys. Well, the idea was that I was.
What's missing? What's missing from the picture?
I was going to move them in range from the Librarian Dreadnought, then have the Librarian Dreadnought teleport them over the other side of the board. But because we didn't have the camera on, I decided to roll a 1 on the test, so he took D3 mortal wounds and blew himself up.
The dice camera was active, so I'll make it play now. But basically, he rolled a 1. And then he took, what was it, D3
I took
mortal
3 mortal
wounds.
wounds. I do have a 5 feel no pain against those, and I only made 2 of them.
And he had 1 wound left. So as you can see on the camera, he'd be dead. It was unlucky.
Unfortunate, but he'd done enough this game. It's fine at the end of the board. And the other Dreadnought has moved up to attack these guys, get them off my battlefield. The infiltrators have just stood still on their objective. And
why not?
Pretty much it.
One thing he did do combat with the Outrider and got no wounds.
Yeah, I did 1 wound. I did 1 wound to
saved it.
So
we'll come back with the shooting phase.
Indeed.
We'll start the shooting phase with my Overwatch. That makes sense. Boo. So we will be back in a second. Okay, so we're starting with my Overwatch in Rob's shooting.
Yep.
Hey, I mean, I've got a bit, so I should be able to hurt them.
Yeah, there's a few guys left there.
So D6 auto hitting shots, torrent.
The Flamer. Yep.
1.
Oh.
And
toughness 3 essentially now.
Yeah, anti-infantry 2. It does wound. Mine's 2.
Does it
ignores
cover? Pulls on a 5. Nope.
No, so it kills 1.
2 damage, kills 1. So 1.
I mean, that could have done better. Malignant Plague Caster again. I will overcharge.
Hey.
D6 plus 3. Oh my word! What is this? Strength 6.
Yeah, 3 essentially.
2s. And there's the 2 1s. Yep. Minus 2.
Yep. Do you get covered first?
I'll re-roll the 1s because of Morty.
Oh, yeah, you're within 6 inches there, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in range.
Yeah, so 4.
So forward, minus?
Minus 2.
Cool, so minus 1 for cover, so 4s. I failed 3 of them. Hey! Damage?
D3.
Cool, I do have the 4 up, feel no pain for Mephi.
Do.
2.
Fail them, please.
I do. One guy's dead. So there's one guy left.
1, so ignore that.
Yeah.
And then I can roll these together, can't I? So, 6 wounds.
Alright. So.
You got 1 guy left, yeah?
One guy left. Yeah, so
dead.
1 guy dies and Mephiston takes a wound.
Yep. And then his Plague Bolt Pistol.
Doop.
It does hit. And it's a lethal hit.
Can you fire the pistol and do psychic power?
Can you not?
It's a pistol shot, so.
Of course.
Remember, your psychic power is technically a gun. So.
Ignore that. So I've got my Plague Marines left. I do apologise. Blight Launcher. Pew pew, 1 hit. It's a lethal hit, so -1.
T5, so
But you
on a
will
2 up.
get.
Oh, that's not in the box. Yep, saves.
Does he save on a 2 up?
Yeah, he has a 2 up save.
Okay. Melter. Nope.
Lovely.
Plasma Pistol.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. You are all charging, of course.
Naturally. It does wound.
Cool.
-3 becomes -2. 4
So,
up,
4 up.
fail it.
He does.
Whee,
2
2
damage. So 6 wounds down to 3
I've
now.
got 1 more guy. How many? I shot 3 guns. No, that's 3 guns, isn't it? That's
I
right.
believe so, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, not bad. Kill all the ancestors.
Not bad.
Alright, so back to my shooting, I believe.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll come get some dice and come back.
Okay, Rob.
Alright, yep, so shooting phase. I'm going to start with the Bale Predator. We're just going to put everything into those irritating Plague Marines who just don't seem to want to die. So I'm going to start with the Twin Heavy Flamers. 2d6 hits. 6.
Not bad, not great.
2, 4, 6. A little below average.
It's the other one that you want to.
Yeah, so strength 5, so 4s. That is 4 wounds. Only 6 did something. -1, ignoring cover, yada yada.
4 wounds, yeah?
Yep, 4 wounds.
4 ups.
So 1 dead.
2, yep.
1 damage. And then the big gun, the Flamestorm Cannon. D6 plus 3. 6. Exactly average. It's fine. 3, 6. So.
Wait, sorry, D6 plus 3 is 9.
So I roll 3. I rolled a 3. So 6.
I thought you said D6 plus 3.
Yeah, D6 plus 3. And I rolled a 3. 3 plus 3 is 6.
Oh, yeah, what am I on about?
I'll say 9 if you want.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, anyway, strength 6, T5, so 3s. 4 more wounds. -2, 2 damage apiece. So 5 ups.
4 more wounds, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it spikes it.
Alright, then the Stormbolter.
Yep.
This does have to roll
-1.
So 4s. Nothing. Alright, that's fine, whatever. Alright.
I got lucky. I got extremely lucky.
Alright, so we'll go with old Mephi. He has 3 wounds left, so naturally I'm going to overcharge all his weapons because it's hilarious.
And kill him.
Yep, so to start the plasma pistol, supercharging into them. Single shot, hitting on 2s to 3s because I'm within contagion. He misses. Excellent.
Go on,
Right.
kill himself now.
Then I've got 3 shots with the Focus Switch Fire. Fury of the Ancients. On 3s.
Hurt.
That is 2 misses. Thank you. Can see this is the Death Guard helping here because I would have been 3 hits otherwise. Strength 5, so 4 to wound. It does wound.
Does wound.
-2, D3 damage.
-2. -2. Just it just
D3
kills
damage.
one.
It's a 2, so it kills another one.
Yep.
Alright, this is an important bit. You ready for these hazardous rolls? Here we
Wait.
Oh. You ready? Here we go.
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Ooh.
He's still alive with the plasma gun, and his psychic power doesn't kill him. He's all right. Nice. And yeah, he lost his psychic ability as well because he's no longer leading a unit. So he no longer has a 4 feel no pain against.
Does he not?
No. Against
well,
monsters,
that is
so.
Interesting. That is very interesting.
So everything over there is done. So we're going to just do Dante and his boys over there with their
pistols.
pretty little pistols. Running on 6s. I never picked a target for those at the moment.
You didn't,
You
but you
massive
wouldn't have
potato.
picked. You wouldn't have picked those
I
boys
wasn't gonna,
anyway.
no, I wouldn't have picked them, and I wasn't going to pick Mortis.
This guy.
For my hits and wounds, I'm going to pick the Hellbrew.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm fairly
right.
confident
Yeah.
those guys can kill them. So, Sangard anyway. with their little pistols. I have 2 of them left yet, so 4 shots hitting on 4s, -1. Oh, +1, so hitting on 3, sorry. 2 hits, wounding on 6s. Oh, 2 wounds.
Hey.
No minus, 1 damage apiece.
So I think he's a 2 up.
I'm pretty sure it's a 2.
Yeah.
Yep, he's fine.
He definitely saved that.
And then
Maud is a boy.
Perdition. To Dante's little pistol.
Melter. Is it a melter?
Yeah, it's
Inferno
a
pistol?
So it hitting on 2, so +1 -1. Does hit. Since his D3, I could have really done with the 6 there. Strength 8, so wounding on 5s. That's all. Rerolling
Oh.
I say so. No,
Oh, damn.
Nothing there. That's fine. Right. We'll do this Redemptor next. So he's just going to put everything into the Hellbrute over there.
Who will get cover because of these silly little barrels.
Indeed. Yep, he's crouching behind those barrels, cowering. So I'll start with I'll just go down as I find them. So Icarus Rocket Pod first. D3 shots, hitting on 4s. 3
Does
shots.
it? Yeah.
So normally 3s goes to 4s because I'm within contagion.
You are.
So 4s rerolling everything. 2 hits so far. 2 hits.
Yep.
Strength 8.
I think.
9?
Yeah, I
All
think
9 held?
so. I'll check, but yeah, go on.
Nothing so far, unless it is 8, but I really don't think it is.
Just re-roll whilst I
Yeah.
look. The app has closed.
Nothing. On the first one, and then the 4. Check the toughness. So I'm 99% sure it's 9, but.
Death Guard Hellbrute is 9.
And then the other reroll for 4. Doesn't hurt anything.
No.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. Macroplasma. Supercharge.
Super
D6
charge.
+1 shots. 4. Yeah, not gonna
Yeah, probably. It's enough to kill it.
Yeah, it's
but-
enough, yeah, but would have done with more. Hitting on 4s, rerolling everything. 2 hits so far.
Missed the other.
4s, rerolling everything. Nope.
Yeah,
strength,
definitely.
Strength 9, so 4s. Rerolling everything.
Again, the autumn moment
One
is
so far.
just
2 so far. 2 wounds.
2
Minus
wounds.
4, flat 3 damage.
-4. I don't know where the Hellbrutes get
Do you have an invul?
demon invul. I keep turning.
I don't think they're not demons. I don't think they get a demon save.
No, 2 up, so
2. So minus
6s,
4.
yeah. +1
2,
for cover, so
5s.
5s. No.
6 damage. Oof. I've got the 2, 4, 6. Thank you. Right, 8 shots from the Gatling cannon. So, again, 8 shots on 4s. That is 4 hits so far.
2 wounds
5
left.
hits, sorry. Rerolls, gets me 1 more. It's strength 5, so I'm wounding on 5s. 6s are devastating. That is 2 wounds, and then rerolling 4 oaths, gets me. Ooh,
Ooh, that
deaths.
kills him. That kills him.
Is that enough? Cool. Yeah,
Let me
there's
just
3
check
saves,
he
so-
doesn't have any rules.
And you have 3 no AP saves, but that's assuming this doesn't kill him. Assuming he doesn't have any rules.
We'll just
excuse me.
check. Each time this makes a charge move. Nah. Yeah. No, he's dead.
Does he
Pop.
explode?
Does he explode? Good question.
The answer is
No. Yeah.
Dreadnought.
With oaths,
Yep.
dreadnoughts are pretty good.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Without, you'd have done.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done anywhere near as much damage
No,
as the oath,
no.
So I think it was the right choice to oaths
Yeah,
him.
yeah. You've got rid of a model which could put out wounds and enhanced me, so well, yeah, fair play.
Yeah, cool. So, this dreadnought over here then. Who does have a
Right.
flamer? So, everything into these terminators because it's funny. I'm going to start with the flamer because it's not going to do anything. I get 4 hits with the flamer. Strength 5, toughness 6.
Toughness 6.
Yep, so 5s. 1 wound at -1.
-1, so that'll be it'll be 3 up. Yeah.
No, one takes a wound. Oh yeah, it begins.
Hey.
Tracer fire. Literal tracer fire. Alright, so the twin last cannon. I am hitting on 4s here because I am in contagion range because you smelly boy. It does hit. And it is strength 12, so 2s. It does wound. This is -3 d6 +1.
So just 4 up. This is the one I do need to save.
Oh,
He saves it. Get in, boy.
That's alright. The Eradicator's at the back there. We'll try and
What
finish
else are
him
you gonna
off.
do?
So the 2 Eradicators there, we'll try and finish him off.
So they won't get the rerolls, will
No,
they?
of course, you're not a vehicle.
Yeah.
So 2 shots on 3s. What's your contagion now? Is it 9?
9. So they will be
9,
in
9, 9.
range.
I'm indeed in. So, on 4s. Does
One
one
hit,
to
one
miss.
miss.
And then strength 9, so 3s. That does wound. Minus 4d6. I'm winning that.
He saves
No,
it.
stop saving things. No.
Yay!
D6 plus. Would have been D6 plus 2. So
That would have murdered one.
Would have murdered one.
You
Alright.
have the infiltrator?
I'll do the infiltrators. They're just going to ping shots into this thing to try and take a wound or 2 off. Prepare it for the dreadnought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. They're stood still, so they're hitting on 2s. They're not within contagion, so just 2s. Daka daka. All the hits.
Quite a lot of shots.
Yeah, 10
but it'll be
shot.
wounded on 6s, won't
10
it?
shots from the unit, but hitting on 6, winning on 6s. Okay,
Wow.
that's 3 wounds. No minus though.
Yeah,
you're on
so
your 3s.
3 ups. Will they get cover?
It don't matter because you're a 3 up save.
Of course.
So you can't be improved. Just take a wound.
Yeah.
So he's what, got 3 left?
He's taken 6.
Yeah.
So he's got
Cool.
3 left, yeah.
Cool, so yeah, so 1 punch through from the dreadnought will do it now, which is exactly where I wanted him. Shooting wise, I believe that is everything. So we go on to the running at them and punching them phase.
We can go straight in. You can do your charges now, can't you?
Yeah, might as well. So dreadnought here is going to suicide into these boys.
Needs probably a... That
A 5,
will
they'll
do
get
it.
in.
Yeah, we'll run them. You want to charge these boys in?
Nah, you're alright.
Okay.
Stay where they are. They already caused the dreadnought.
That guy's in, you can roll something, but...
But where's that with me? Fine. Okay, he gets the 12. Okay, cool.
Mephiston?
Yeah, I'm going to charge the Predator in first. Go on.
I can't overwatch you.
Predator's in with a 7. I'm going to spend the CP on tank shot.
Do you still have a CP?
I have 1 CP. I haven't spent any yet. So he's going in. Mephiston's going to fail the charge now, but you know.
Well, he has to... He can't fly, can he? So he'll have to...
Yeah, I mean it's
Oh no, he's probably not high enough to...
pretty direct, but it's a ruin, so pretty direct. Just cross there, feel like a 6.
Roll away.
Right, so I believe I'm strength 6 on this thing. Your toughness 5.
Toughness 5, yep.
Right, the Predator's armoured hull is strength 6, so I get 8 dice. Every 5 up is a mortal wound. Is it 5 up or 4 up? I don't remember. I don't use time.
I think it's 5. I think.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah,
I think.
5 up. 4 up is grenade, 5 up is tank shot. Yeah, it's 5 up. Right, so 8 dice. Here we go. Okay, that's 3 mortal wounds.
Not bad.
Like that.
So it'll kill him
Yep, and take a wound off a dude.
and take a wound off whichever one. Probably him.
Yep, cool. Right, then Mephiston is going to attempt his charge. He does 6. I don't have a CP now, so I am going to fail this. Oh, no, 11.
No, yeah,
Okay,
fair,
cool,
fair.
Ding. Go on then, lad. Actually do something this game.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's in combat. So that leaves these boys over here. I can do the decent charge. They have fly, so they can go over if they're on a high enough charge. So I need a good charge here. Otherwise, I have to kill all of them to get to the objective, and that's a bit of a pain in the bum.
Mm-hmm.
A 6. Nah. I mean, with a 2-inch engagement range, I should be able to get outside of you, to be fair. I mean, 6 inches from the back guy. Yeah, I've got more than enough to get over there, Anna.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll all hop over here to the other side of you. And then start punching furiously.
See what they do.
Aye. I mean, I have to go into melee, into engagement, into actual. So I have to go into base contact if I'm able to, so everybody is in base contact. There we go. Any other charges? No. So that's it. Cool. Combat.
Okie dokie.
Some stuff.
We will come back.
Alright, here we go. So I'm starting with Mephiston. I'm not 100% sure on how it goes, but both units here have fights first, so I'm just going to go there first to be safe.
I would think that the guy who charged would have precedent
Yeah,
if both units
essentially
have
cancel
fight
each other
first.
out with fights first.
So if you kill me, it's irrelevant.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't matter.
if I will fight.
But if
next.
I don't fight first, then theoretically you could possibly interrupt
Yeah,
me. I'm not sure how it works, so I'm
it's
just
a
going to go there first.
wonky.
So I'm going to go first there to make it easier. So I charge, so I get 7 attacks at strength 10. I am hitting on 3s because I got my -1 because Death Guard would be smelly. Start the fight phase. Oh, I also do this, but I don't think it actually matters. Are you within 6 of... Mortarion has a 6-inch range of stopping anything from affecting you. So are you outside of 6 there, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll use Mephiston's ability then. And really hope I don't roll a 1, because then he will hurt himself. So, at the start of the fight phase, I use Transfixing Gaze, so I roll the dice. roll a 4, so that means your guys are now -1 to your weapon skill characteristic.
Okay.
So, because if you were too close to Morty, you'd ignore that, wouldn't you, because of his abilities, so just checking that. So, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks.
At 3s.
Yep, hitting on 3s. Let's not fail too hard.
Not too
5.
bad. Yeah, I think that's acceptable.
Strength 10, so I'm going to go 2s.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, for sure.
Cool, so 2s. That's a 1, didn't really want that.
Yeah, but...
They're -3 and D3 damage apiece.
-3. So, how many was it? 4?
4.
So, yeah, 6s.
I think go around.
I'll double check. I'm pretty sure the...
Oh,
okay.
Come on.
What's the damage?
D3.
You might not even kill one.
Ugh. What are you doing to me, man? What are you doing?
Go on, roll
D3
one.
damage.
Oh,
3
it
damage.
does
Okay, so
kill
I'm pretty
one.
sure that kills the
You're right.
I'm pretty sure that kills this dude. Because you put the wound on him. So.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I? I don't think there's a wound on any of them.
Yeah, you've got a 1 there.
Where would that
one
come
took
from?
wound. When I shot them earlier.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and the tank shot. That would have done a bunch of damage.
that.
The tank shot did a lot of mortals. So there was 3 guys left, I did 3 mortal wounds, so I killed the last Plague Marine, then 1 wound spilt over onto your character.
Yep, that's fine.
So there we go, cool. So, but I guess you fights first there at least, so that saves that argument. Right, so next I will go with... We'll go with the Sanguinor with his fights first. Because it's Fern, he has his big broadsword, so it's 8 attacks again. Because again, he didn't charge. Hitting on 3s, because you're smelly. That's a lot of 2s. Right, I am strength 6, so 5s, but 6s are good. Okay, so that is 2 devastating wounds and then 1 at -3.
1 at -3.
Yeah.
So 5 up. He does save it.
So 2 wounds.
So he's taking 6 wounds.
Sword's linking him down.
Yeah, he's not very good in combat, so...
Okay, then we will go with this Dreadnought here, so why not? He has a Dreadnought combat weapon. He has 5 attacks, 6 because he charged. I'm hitting on 4s because, again, he used smelly. You can see how much that really helps.
It's really good.
Because
It's super good.
Half the number of hits there,
At this
pretty much.
stage in the game, it's very, very effective.
But I am strength 12, so I'm winning on 2s. And there's the 1. So
Yeah.
2 wounds. They're -2, flat 3 each.
4 up. 6 up. God, sorry.
You're so resilient. Disgustingly so.
Hey.
Alright, let's go with the big Dreadnought in the middle. This is
the one I need to survive.
Yeah, this is kind of important for me because I need to, not. So I have 5 attacks base and then 1 extra for charging, so I am on 6 attacks hitting on 4s with the Ademptor. Okay,
That's pretty
better.
good.
5
That's
hits.
excellent.
Much better. Strength 13, don't really matter.
So 3s.
3s. There's 2s, 2 wounds. It's -2, flat 3 each.
-2.
I don't have a CP left, I don't think. No, I didn't use it. So.
5 up. 5.
Right, 1 at a time.
Flat 2.
Flat 3.
Flat
You need to save
3.
them both.
5 up.
Oh, there we go.
There's no, I can't even. Yeah. Does he explode?
Might do.
He does not.
That pops him. Get a heal, and I can consolidate within 3 of the objective, which just grabs that. Just gets me the points there. Cool. I think my last combat then is this big pile of Death Company over here. This is going to be a lot of dice, so we might want to come back.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Alright, here we go. So, I'm going with my Death Company over there.
Big
which I'm gonna
combat. Big combat.
It's a big important one. So, first things first, I have the Exaltation of Rage ability on the Chaplain. So, when they're selected to fight, I select one enemy unit with engagement range. Terminators, roll the dice. On a 4 up, they take 4, 5, they take D3 mortal wounds. On a 6, they take flat 3.
What's a 1 do?
Nothing. A 3, that does nothing. So, he didn't do anything after that explanation. Awesome. Right, onwards to the Chaplain's Crucis Arcanum. So, I get 6 attacks here. I am hitting on 3s with the -1, rerolling all hits because this is a Death Company unit. So, that is a lot of 1s and 2s.
Love it.
That is all 1s.
Love it.
I'm glad I have that reroll. That's not much better. My Chaplain's just not feeling it, apparently. So I'm strength 7, but I'm +1 to wound for the Chaplain, so 2s.
Toughness 7. Toughness 6.
Yep, so 2s. That is still another 1.
Sorry, you strength what?
I'm strength 6, goes up to strength 7, with the charging bonus, and then I get +1 to wound for the chaplain. So I'm running on 2s.
So 1 wound.
So it was 1 wound, yeah. It's
AP?
-1, 2 damage.
So saving on 3 up.
There we go, after all that. Well done, chaplain.
Yep, he
That's
did a
right.
good job.
That's right, because I have 40 hammers.
Whee!
So this is the Death Company themselves.
Okay, hit me.
Yeah, I am, however, hitting on 5s because of your -1 hit.
Yeah, but with the reroll.
But I do have 4 rerolls because of the Death Company. So, 40
I mean,
dice.
you will miss a lot.
Yes. That's not bad. If I had lethal hits, that would be really funny. I can actually give them lethal hits for CP, but I had to spend it early on a tank shock, so...
Yeah, tank shock's a solid. It's a solid,
Yeah, it was worth
easy...
I mean, this is looking pretty solid so far. There, that's all the initial hits, and now these are the rerolls.
So you should lose 2/3 of them in theory.
Half with the rerolls. I think it adds out as. So that's looking pretty solid all told. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 18. So slightly over average, 22 hits. Strength 8, so about strength 9,
Toughness
plus 1 to
6,
wound.
so 3s.
2 is the +1 to wound from the thing. 6s are devastating wounds because this is a Thunderhammer. It's not as many 6s as I would have liked, but it's alright. So that is 6 devastating wounds, and then you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
I think they'd be dead.
12, 14, 16. So 17 saves at -2, 2 damage apiece, and then 3 devastating wounds. Lost devastating
2,
wounds.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 you
17.
say, yeah? So I need a lot of 4-ups.
17 4-ups.
I mean, it's not...
So 3 wounds each. Oh, it's okay.
So they have 3 wounds each.
So it is 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead, and then devastating wounds. 5 dead.
5 dead.
Yeah, 5 dead.
So it just leaves the Lord of Virulence alive.
Who takes 2 wounds because of the devastating. I shall take that.
Yeah.
Oh, that will all pile in to get. Essentially, I control the objective now. That's the
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
then they'll pile in around there. I also knocked off your CP. I apologise. There we go.
Have I used that?
No, you haven't yet. Right, so it's your fight back.
Yes. Let me get my dice. I've got a lot of things to attack back now, don't I? Smart is the first one, yeah. So I'll hand over to Rob. Okay, so we're going to start with Morty because that's naturally, so he can't interrupt.
Yep, fighting who we are.
So we think I can kill them if I get lucky and spike it, but if I get unlucky, then yeah. So I'm going the heavy hits, the 5 hits. Hitting on 2s, lethal hits are good.
That's pretty good.
Actually get a 1, but that's 2 lethal hits, so that probably kills.
Yeah, so
the 2.
yeah, unfortunately, I
guys.
can't do my armor content this time, unfortunately, so I'm saving on 5s.
And then strength 14.
Yep, so 2s, almost certainly, because I'm toughness 3 with your thing.
2 really.
Oh no, sorry, I'm 3s, because I might want to hit, but it didn't make any difference.
So that's 4.
Yeah, that is 4 wounds.
I think I did need all 5 to kill you.
Ideally.
Completely.
So yeah, I've got 5 up saves
roll them
on the
individually.
boys. So 5 up save on the Sangard. Nope,
One
one
dead.
Sangard dead. The remaining Sangard
It's on.
is dead.
2 are dead. Whoa.
So these go on to Dante, 4 up invuln. First one. He saves it, so he's still alive.
Survive.
Last one. He takes 4 wounds, he's on 2.
Yes. Ooh, nasty.
That was close.
Nasty.
Alright.
Yeah, like I said, I think I needed that that 1 wound, 1 more wound to really make you
Yeah, it's really.
sweat.
Maybe roll that 1 more dice.
So he's got 2 wounds left.
Yeah, 2 remaining.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Cool.
I won't call it an epic combat because Morty's slapping the poop out of him.
Now, shall I just do the rest while you've got the
Yeah, you might as well.
camera?
Go for it.
Lord of Virulence. I don't imagine he's much
Great in
caught in combat. It's not bad actually.
I didn't want to hear
5 attacks.
that. Yep, cool.
It's pretty tasty actually. Hitting on 3s, lethal hits.
Oh dear.
Strength 8.
Yep, T3 now with you stood next to me. So 2 wounds. Minus.
-2.
2, so 5 ups on the Death Company. Fail them both. Damage.
2 dead.
What's damage? I feel
2.
no pains. So 6 final pains. First guy dead. Second guy alive on 1. So 1 dead, 1 on 1. There's a nice there.
Lovely.
Thank you. Alright.
This guy.
Yep. Go for it.
I mean, it's almost no point doing it. They're pretty shabby in combat.
You're going to try and kill off that.
Yeah, I'll try and kill him
rider.
off and then 3 attacks. That's 2 lethal hits, and then the other one is a wound. So that's 3, a -1.
4 ups on the Outrider. Takes 2 down to 1.
1 wound.
Cool. Alright, who's next?
You do get to attack with him.
Yeah, but just do all yours.
I'll do. Yeah, we might as well. We'll do these guys because these probably will kill the dread, I think.
Yeah, Dread's going to be fine. What are you on about?
Ooh, they are nasty in combat, you know. They're really good in combat.
Yeah, I was hoping to kill at least one of them, but I didn't go to plan. Alright. Go for it.
Hitting on 2s, lethal hits. That's a lot of 1s.
Oh dear.
So that's 1 wound.
Yep, 1 auto. Boop. I am toughness 8 with your minus.
Strength 8.
So 4s. Pretty good.
Pretty good. So that
5.
is 6 wounds.
I can't count. Minus.
Yep, 6 at -2.
4 ups. Go on, lad. Oh, takes 1. Look at all them 6s.
Spiked.
Alright, damage.
2.
So he's down to 6 wounds. There we go. That went far better than I expected. Alright.
I'm not too concerned about that.
Yep.
They can't do much.
They're pretty much out of the game now.
Yeah,
Just slap each
yeah.
other. Alright, you just got your.
Malignant Plague Caster will
Plague Caster,
try and kill
You're going to go into
the guy who hasn't.
Mephiston or the
no.
Predator.
Let me have a look at his profile.
I don't think he's great in combat.
No, I don't. Although sometimes mages do. He's alright actually. He is alright. How many wounds does give me Mephiston stats? Toughness?
He is, well, with you stood next to him, I believe he's toughness 4. He's toughness 5 normally. 2 up save. 5 up invul, 2 up save, normal save, 5 toughness down to 4 with your -1.
No, I'll do it into the barrel and try and just plink the barrel
Going
up.
to detank me.
So
He doesn't like that tank.
hitting on 3s, lethal hits.
Ooh,
No lethal.
this guy's toughness 9 with you.
So strength 6 of 5s.
Ooh, 3.
-1. D3
4.
damage.
4 ups.
Fail 1.
I
He
do.
goes.
If I make another. I make another. Oh, it's only 1, so you need to not roll a 1
I
or a
need
2.
a 3 or a 4. I do have my CP.
Oh,
I will use my
yeah,
CP.
you're going to re-roll it.
That doesn't count, it was a 1.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
That's a 1 wound. That
Oh,
tank.
my word.
Went from, oh god, it's going to die turn 1 to, ha ha, it's not dying me in the whole
Oh,
game.
my word.
Probably.
Right.
So I get to hit Morty back. And I
You
think
get
that's
to hit
about it.
Marty back, yeah.
For what it's worth. Right, so, excuse me. Commander Dante.
7 attacks, I think you said. He didn't
no,
charge, so he doesn't get the +1.
yeah, 8 attacks base. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. Just check something. I'm not leading a unit, so I'm no longer +1 to hit, so I am hitting on 3s. So, 3s. And that's not bad. 1 lethal hits, so that just goes straight through. And then these are 5s. Strength 7. It's 3. Ooh, 4
bad.
wounds. Yeah, -3, 2 damage piece. So, you roll 1.
4 ups.
Stop rolling 6s for Morty, please.
And how many damage?
It's 2 damage. I'm going to do 1 more. I'm going to do no more. That's enough. That's 6 6s on 7 dice.
Yeesh.
I mean, if you were doing that for your hits earlier, that would have made a difference, but still. Alright, so that is turn for me. So, we
We're
shall.
getting thin.
Yep, there's not much left.
Uh-huh.
So, see what damage you can do on Death Guard, turn 4.
Yeah.
Turn 3, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, my turn 3. Things I have done. This guy's stayed in combat. This guy's moved around to try and get on the objective. That guy's stayed in combat. This guy has fallen back.
Yeah.
Rob.
I'm considering Overwatch again. Just
Considering.
with the predicts.
This guy's moved up to get the objective and to put some shots if I can kill something. Not sure.
Anything.
This guy's moved up on the objective, looking to kill the Redemptor this time. At the minute that's cancelled out, the objective, because we both have OC2. This guy's just in a never-ending circle of combat, and they're still in combat. I'm feeling a bit limited on options, but as soon as Dante dies this turn,
don't worry, I'm just going to spike 5-4 up in
Mephiston should be able to start doing some work. So, do you want to come back with your Overwatch, or are you good?
Yeah, I'll do it. Let's just get rid of this character. So, yeah, I'll come up with the Overwatch.
Okay, Rob, you're Overwatching me?
Yep, so go with the Bell Predator into the running away dude. We're just going to start with the Stormbolt because it's funny. So 4 shots hitting on 6s. Doesn't hit. There we go, beautiful. Right, let's go on to the ones that matter. The Heavy Flamers, 2d6 auto hits. I get 6. Okay, that's fine. I am strength 5, you're T5, so 4s. Is 3 wounds, -1 from the Flamer.
-1 to 4 up. Saves 2, takes a wound.
Cool, and then the important one, the Veil Flamestorm Cannon. So d6 plus 3. 8. That's
not
what
bad.
we wanted. Nearly maximum. So 8 hits. This is wounding on 3s. Okay, 6 wounds. -2, 2 damage apiece. So
6 should kill him.
6 5-ups, please. Got another 6 6s.
Ooh.
Yeah, 6 damage.
6 damage, he does die.
Kills him. There we go.
So you got no CP now,
Yeah, no
no?
CP now, but yeah,
It's probably worth it.
yeah, getting rid of your characters in this mission is important because they score your extra primary points.
True, true.
Back
Right, I will hand over the camera.
with your actual shooting.
Yep. Okay, shooting. We'll start with this guy, pretty simple. He's going to put his melter and his rocket launcher into that, and then his bile spurt into this to try and plink off that 1 wound.
Desperately needed.
So bile spurt, lethal hits hitting on 3s. So that's 1 wound, and the other one is strength 5. So that's just 1 wound. So I need you to fail that.
-1?
Please. Nope.
No, -3 up. There you go, he's fine. Ah, that's irritating.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, yeah. 2 melters.
4.
Both hit.
Is that what you needed?
Yep. Need 3s.
Oop. 1 failed and 1 is not in the box. 1 goes through.
-4, so it'll just
4.
go.
Yeah, you can't see the whole one of them, so I'll get a 6 up from one guy.
Rob.
Dice. Alright.
And the
And
missile
missed.
launcher misses.
Because you call it a missile launcher. That's one.
Right. He will put small guns into the. Oh, he can't, actually. Yeah, sorry, I was meant to fall him back because he's not doing anything.
Too late, not allowed.
um,
That's all I was told to Kellis there. I should have surrounded him when I consolidated. That's my own fault. Anyway, carry on.
so small arms fire into them. Sorry, I'll do this one first.
Yep.
Big gun into that. Entropy into that. Small arms fire into that. Mortar into this.
Yep. Cool. Ooh, he's splitting fire hardcore.
Yeah, well, that's the way to win games, I've heard. Right. So, entropy cannons. Hitting on 3s.
The edge ready.
I would like to kill this guy because he's a nuisance. Lethal hits. Hitting on 3s. Both hit. That is a good start. Strength 10.
Toughness.
Bit 3s again, won't it? Duh, spikes
Yeah,
it.
so
Boom.
-3. Cool. 5 up. Do I get cover? Oh no, no.
Well, from that little arm there.
Yeah, that arm there gets me cover. So failed 1.
Failed 2.
Cool.
That is D6 plus 1.
8 wounds remaining, so it's just do 2d6 with the -1. Oof.
Good start. That'll do it.
Yep. He's dead.
Does
he
he blow
explode? He does not. So Dreadnought goes down.
Lovely. Ooh. I got a little bit lucky there.
Yeah, you needed it.
I needed it because I got really unlucky here. Plague Burst Crawler into that one.
Your mortar.
Plague-based mortar. I will get +1, won't I?
Yeah. No, you just get your +3 because it's.
Is it less than 5?
It's less than. It's 5 or less.
D6. The 3. So that is 6.
Yep.
Can you see any?
Yeah, you got a line of sight down there, so you're fine.
So hitting on 3s.
Dunk. 3 hits.
Not good. 3 hits. Strength 8.
Yep, so
were any of them 6s?
there was 1 6.
1 6. So 1's auto wounding.
Yep, cool.
And the other one 2. Yep.
Oh, yep, strength 8, so that's 3 through.
That's 1.
That's
you
1.
will get cover.
Yep, cover, so 3s. 1 dies.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, damage. Sorry.
Damage 2.
These guys do have a 6 feel no pain for the Helix Gauntlet. No, so 1 dies. Blip.
And then the heavy slugger into those guys.
Death Company, yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh,
wow. But it doesn't make a difference. Strength 5, so.
Yep. 3s, yep. 3s.
Yep. So just 2.
Minus.
Minus 1.
Yep, cool. Can't quite. No, you can see the whole unit from there, so false. Says them both. Alright.
So. Entropy.
Not my predator. He's been nothing but nice to you for the whole game.
Yeah. Do I split my entropy cannons? And put 1 into can I put 1 into Mephisto and he'll be protected, will he?
No. This doesn't have a lone operative or anything.
Okay.
So outside of a unit, you are free to blast them.
I might as well shoot this first.
Yeah, cool.
Although that's better against. Yeah, no, I'll put everything. Is he a 2-up save though?
Yeah, 2-up save.
Ugh. How many wounds he got?
3 left at the minute.
Ranged weapons. I've got combi weapons. No, I'll put my combi into them. Havoc launcher. Can he see these?
Not really, to be fair.
No.
Great in the way.
So his combi weapons into them, and his Havoc launcher into. Same thing, I guess. I'll just put everything and try and plink off that wound.
Try and get rid of the Preddy.
Yeah.
Right.
How many? He has a combi weapon, plague combi. Okay. So we'll do the combi weapon first, which is 2 hits, 1 hit. Devastating wound on a 6-up would be nice.
Nope,
doesn't wound. Havoc
Only a
launcher, D6. Hit the big 6.
Big 6.
Hitting on 3s.
Not bad. Alright, 3 hits.
And then wounding on
5s,
I guess. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, not bad. So
No AP.
nope, so 3 ups. But neither of them got in close to the
I mean, that was a
tray.
2, so.
That is a save, and that is a save. Alright.
And then the Plague Combi Bolter, 4 shots. And that is a lethal, and then that's a miss, and then this one. Strength 4, so these will be 6s.
6s. Out of 3 6s again.
Come on
You
now.
can't complain about my dice roll.
Come
in this
on.
game.
Go
Saved. Oh! I'm going to use a CP, I don't have to re-roll it.
Does he blow up?
Does he explode? Go on. Ah, no, he doesn't. Which I'm kind
I
of
mean,
glad
he
of,
survived
Yeah, he
an
survived.
hour longer than he should have done.
He survived far too much there. But
Okay.
down he goes. Alright.
So, double entropy, small arms fire, mortar.
Very good. You're going to make absolutely sure that you kill Mephisto with 2 very powerful.
Well,
Last
there's
cannons
no
to the face.
guarantees, but
I mean, I have a 1 in 3 chance of saving it with the invul, so.
yeah. Okay, so hitting on 3s.
So there's the entropies.
Should we finish on the entropies because it's a laugh?
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, go on. So 4 shots with the plague. Heavy slugger. All the hits.
Lovely.
Strength 5.
Yep. T3 used up there, not that it matters, so 2.
2 and -1.
Cool. So 4s. Make one fail, one damage.
Just one.
6 will feel no pain. He's okay.
Mortar.
Do the 4 remaining dudes here.
Yeah, the mortar into those guys. So d6 plus 3, big number, not a big number. 5 hits, shots.
Yep, he can also see down there. That's fine.
All but 1.
4 hits, lovely. And 2s.
No lethal strength. Yep.
All
so
wounds.
that is 4 at -1.
So 3s are good. Can't. There's 2 in cover, so I do 3 up. Okay, 3 up. Okay, 3 up. Dead. 3 up. Okay, so 1 more dice.
You get to see whether you ignore them.
Oh yeah, 6 for no pain. Thank you. No, he's dead. There we go.
And then a double entropy.
Into Mephiston. No kill like overkill.
Do with these going
Oh,
off.
go on, 2 2s. 2 2s. Ah.
Both hit. Weird. Strength
10.
10.
Yeah, T4 with you stood there, so
Yeah.
2s.
Oof.
Ooh. Right, 2 5 ups.
Lethal hits are irrelevant.
Yeah, so I need 2 5 up
Roll them
saves.
individually.
Here we go. Nah. Okay, next one. Doesn't count. Nah, failed them both.
I think he's
Yeah, he's almost certainly dead no matter
guaranteed
what.
to be dead. D6 plus 1.
Yeah, he's 3 wounds left.
I got 8.
Oh yeah, he's super dead. Alright.
Okay,
There you go, that went alright.
that's going well. It's all of a sudden everything's getting thin. But you've still got them, which are scary. Mortarion.
He's going to blast
He's going to
Dante in the
blast.
face.
He's
Oh,
going to
blast them.
He's going to blast them, I think. How many wounds has Dante got?
2.
He will. But there's no. I suppose it stops you. It stops you hitting me, doesn't it?
Yeah, I could do another wound to you. You don't want you doing that.
Ranged weapons. So Rot Wind will go into these guys. It should be effective. Do I just try and kill him, or do I go? I'll put everything into these guys. I don't. Yeah, you're not gonna.
Fair enough.
So, Rot Wind. How many guys are in this unit now?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So it's D6 plus 5 currently. This should hurt.
It'll be fine.
Ooh.
If you stop rolling 6s, it'd stop hurting.
6, 8, 10, 11. Hitting on 2s.
3s, because you're in combat, so -1.
I am. Yep.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Lethal hits and devastating wounds.
Which doesn't really. There's quite a few 1s and 2s. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So those 2 auto wound. Just put it on the side. Strength.
7.
Yep, so be toughness 3.
And
So
mine.
2s.
Yep.
That is one dev
that's
wound.
1 dev wound, and then so that's just one wound. Yeah, it's only a single wound.
Damage 1, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll put
so
that to one side and then.
6 more at -2.
So 5 ups on these boys. I think I go you. Nah, 5 ups. Save 1. So then 6 for no pain. 1 damage each. I make 1, so 5 wounds go through. So that kills 3 of them, I believe.
Did it matter?
Because 1 was on a wound. Yeah, it don't matter over much. Those 3.
One was on a wound.
1 was on a wound, wasn't it?
So will that not kill another?
Yeah, so you killed 3.
Kill 3. I took 3. Yeah.
Yeah, so you killed 3, that's right.
Yep. And then his lantern. 6 would be nice.
Oh, you stop rolling 6.
Sorry, that is quite obnoxious. D3 sustained hits. 2 more. So hitting on 3s because not 2s. All hit. Strength 9, so 2s, no 1s please. All. This is -3, 3 damage. So
6s. Nope.
no.
Right, so we'll just do 1 at a time. 6 ups, 1 dead. 6 ups, 2 dead. 6 ups, 3 dead. There we go. Boomf.
Yeah,
You put a hole in
I
them.
got lucky. I got very lucky. That is.
Shooting.
Oh, these guys can shoot. Is there any point? 3d6.
Go on, squirt all over my dreadnought.
Yeah.
You know he loves it.
8. It's auto hitting, isn't it?
Yep,
But then
so
3,
6,
6, 2, 3, 8.
So
What?
wound. 2 up save. There we go, he's okay.
Yeah. Okay, should we roll straight into combat?
Might as well, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm getting slapped by you, but then... So where do you want to go? There's no point you doing that first.
Yeah.
Then I'm not going to kill you here, so that's a bit of a waste of time. That's probably the one you would go for. You're not going to kill Mortarion.
No, it's true. So
You're going to kill this guy. He could kill a bike, but...
maybe, but that's whatever for me. So yeah, we'll go with the Dreadnought. So I have 5 attack space. I am hitting on 4s because of your smelliness. I get 3 hits. I'm winning on 2s because I am strength 12. I got 2 wounds.
Rob.
1 wound. -3, so 4 up in 1. Just kill one of them. Hey!
Hey! Boo!
Killed something. Alright.
Boo! You got extremely unlucky there.
Right, strike back. Somewhere.
Yeah, there's no point attacking back there.
See, I have fights first there with the Sanguinor, so technically I'd go there. I'd go first there anyway.
Even with...
Yeah, the Sanguinor has fights first, so he just fights first always.
But I'm on about that guy. What about that guy?
But I get to slap the...
Just because he's an engagement.
Yeah, he's an engagement, so I get to fight first there anyway.
Well, I'll do Morty, I
So you want to do Morty while we're here?
attacks, just kill Dante.
You get 4 hits.
Doesn't get to re-roll.
See, I'm not -1 to wound anymore, so just 2s. 3
Re-rolls
wounds.
a 1.
4 wounds. It's alright, it's only 4 up, so I can do this. 4 up in one's gone, Dante. That's not how we start, Dante. We're not doing well, Dante. We're failing miserably, Dante. Go home, Dante, you're drunk. Alright, yeah, that's 12 damage, I think.
It is.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, this has been a brutal turn.
Cool. I do go with the Sanguinor, so I don't want you to do that.
7 attacks.
6, 8. Oh no, might be 7. I keep getting him mentally mixed.
I think it was 7 because I think, but I could be wrong.
Oh no, it was 8.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8. So Sanguinor into that thing, try and finally finish it off. 8 attacks on 3s. 3 2s, cool. And then winning on 5s. 6s are good. So it is once again 2 devastating wounds, and that's it.
He's got 1 wound left.
Yeah, I know. I just roll a single 6 every single time and nothing else.
2 wounds, didn't it?
Yeah, so it's on 8.
Right, he will put his 3 or 4 attacks.
3, I believe.
3.
Into my boik. Oh look, 6s. That's a surprise.
I have rolled exceptionally lucky in some respects, and then for other things I've rolled terribly. It's 4 attacks.
Oop. What? 6. 5. It's nearly a 6.
Strength 6.
So yep.
Oh.
Yep. 3 wounds. Nig 1.
Yep.
3 4 ups. Nope, he's dead. There we go. You finally got him.
Took a while. Okay. So then these guys.
Yep. These guys get to slap my dread
8
again.
attacks. Hitting on 2s. Is it hitting on 2s? Is it hitting on 2s? Let me just double check. I'm doubting myself. Yeah, hitting on 2s. Lethal hits. Wound.
I mean, you had nothing less than 3 there anyway, so it didn't matter.
2s.
Toughness 9.
Ah, yeah.
I believe so. It might be toughness 8 actually. Oh no, it's toughness 8, so 4s if you're strength 8.
So.
You strength 8? I don't remember.
I'm strength 8, yeah.
Yeah, so.
So that is 2 mortals.
Yep.
And then 3 saves at -2, so 3 5 ups.
4 ups, I'm on a 2. Failed, of course.
No!
Failed, of course. Failed again. Wow, I'm just.
He's dead.
I can't roll higher than a 3 here. It's set to explode, we have to roll a 6. So I think it's only 1. I think it's only deadly demise 1. Yeah, so just 1 mortal wound to your guys. Is he within 6 of my guys there? Yeah, take measure there. Quick check. Oh.
God. I just moved him, didn't I?
Yeah, he was parked up into them there.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think he's in. So yeah, he does mortal into them as well. So they've taken 1, down 2. And one of your guys takes a mortal wound, and then he disappears forever and ever and ever into the box of shame.
I apologise.
That was that was definitely the turn you needed.
That was a devastating, absolutely devastating turn.
Cool. So I shall see what I draw for turn 4, and then we'll see where we go from there. I've got like 6 models left now. Might as well.
Okay, right. Rob, turn 4.
Yeah, my bum hurts now. Thank you. I'm not going to be sitting down for a week after that.
Yeah, that was probably the best swing I've ever had.
I think that's the best death card I've ever done.
Yeah.
Period. Ever in world history.
It was ridiculous.
Right, cool. So with my 7 remaining models, right, I drew engage no fronts. So I've got units in 3 table quarters. That's easy enough. And I got deploy teleport. Well, actually, first of all, I drew investigate signals, which is atrocious. So I binned it off my CP, and I got deploy teleport Homer instead, which is much better.
Yes.
So these guys passed their battle shock test, so they're going to hold that objective, and then they're just going to deploy teleport over there. 5 points. I'd rather have them killing something.
Yeah, but
I need to try and score what I can.
You are quite far ahead on points.
Yes, I'm doing decent on points. It's just because I'm running out of models.
Yeah.
Sanguinal String in combat, where he will kill that thing after 4 turns of punching it uselessly.
How many wounds it got? 2, is it?
It's got 1
or
wound.
2, yeah.
And then the 2 Eradicators have moved up to try and hopefully kill these guys just because they offend them and I want to get rid of them. And that's literally it. So, might as well move straight on to shooting because I don't have a whole lot to do.
That's all you've got to do.
Yeah,
that and then combat, isn't it?
Yep. So the Eradicators, let's do them. They've moved. So they're hitting on 3s, so it goes to 4s because you smell.
Yep.
Right, so
smelly boy.
2 shots hitting on 4s. 1 hits. Wounding on strength 9, a 3. Does wound.
Does wound, 4
Minus 4,
up, just
so
to rub.
Stop rolling 6s. Every single dice is a 6.
Okay.
Alright.
And
that is that. So straight to
Sanguinal.
combat then, because I got everything else. So 2, 4, 6, he has 8 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Let me just pull him up so that I'm not getting anything wrong. Here we go. 8 attacks on 3s. Hey, look at that. That's stuff on 2s.
Rob. Oh, Rob.
Running on 5s. Can we at least get. He's rolled 1 6 every combat phase.
Yeah, which is enough.
Can we just roll 1 6, please?
You cannot.
No, but I got a 5. So that's minus 3, 2 damage.
So I need a 5 up.
Yeah, just to really rub salt into the wound here because I cannot kill anything.
No!
Oh, you stop that. I can't kill anything here, can I? Alright, guess that combat
that
continues.
happened to me. I'll attack you back.
So, yeah, go for it.
3 hits.
Yeah, nothing special there.
2 wounds. What's his toughness?
He's toughness 4, so 3s.
Toughness 4,
Toughness
3s. I think I'm strength 5 on a bile spurt. I will check.
Yeah, toughness 3 with you, minus 1.
Melee weapons. Strength 6, so I get
So
3 wounds.
Cool.
3 wounds at minus 1.
2 up save, so 3 up. He takes a 1 damage. Just 1 wound.
Yep.
Of course, he's down to 6. There we go. That's that. Alright.
Okay, that's the end of the turn.
Last turn. Yeah, very quick. So I do get 3 for the.
You've scored alright this turn.
Yeah, I'm scoring decently. And I've deployed a teleport homer in your deployment zone. So then we move on to your turn.
Yep, okay,
so
we will.
Shall we just carry on running?
You can run.
After this point, yeah, we'll run through. So you've got 1, 2 objectives, hold. So you've got 6 points there on your primary. For your secondary missions, you kept cleanse last turn, and this one you gain deploy teleport homer. So that's doing an action in my deployment zone.
Yeah, which
which they're going to do, and then you're going to cleanse those 2. So to be fair, we might as well just pretty much talk through this point because there's very little left.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you'll cleanse 2 objectives for 5. You'll deploy teleport homer for 5. Killing wise, do you think you're going to kill these boys off?
Yeah, because he's open to shoot. He's anti-infantry. Morty can fly across.
And then I will roll literally nothing but 1s, and then they will die. That's going to happen, let's be honest.
He's not going to die. I was going to try and move a Plague Burst Crawler because he would have held that. I was going to try and move a Plague Burst Crawler up. I would have considered maybe falling out of combat.
Yeah, I do have a CP here. When it matters. So, the Sanguinal does have lord operatives, you have to be within 12 to shoot him.
Okay. but I think that would get into it for this one. That one wouldn't, but yeah. And what I would have done, both plague mortars into them.
Yep, cool.
And then entropy cannons and small arms fight into that.
Oh look, I failed a bunch. No. Let's be honest, with the law, you get some entropy cannons on there, you're probably going to kill these boys.
Yeah.
Doop. Although you are cleansing, so you're not shooting with
True,
them.
yeah, I can't shoot with that, so
maybe they might survive.
They might survive one more turn, yeah. Because I can only shoot with one of them, can't I? And that one would have.
And you'd have to kill them. So yeah, that's fine. So depends what you're doing over here. Are you staying in combat or?
No, I would fall back because there's no point. I would fall back and move this guy into range, because so he can shoot that.
Yep, I do have a 4.
And that.
So I have a 4 up in vuln here and 6 wounds remaining.
Well, should we roll for this?
Yeah, we'll roll this off, see what happens.
So the 4 attacks with the small gun.
I don't have stealth, so it's fine. Cool.
I'll hit.
Hey,
strength 5. His toughness is
3 with you stat there.
So
3s anyway.
So 2 wounds minus 1.
3 ups. He's okay.
Yep.
Well, it's not that matters. It's the big guns that matter.
Yeah. It's double entropy, hitting on 3s. I'll command reroll that because I've got 2, I think.
Yeah, you should have from CP at this point.
Yeah. Strength
definitely
10.
Definitely 2s.
2s.
Yep. 4 up in vulns. I make 1. Fail 1. Got a CP. I'll reroll that one. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, D6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1 gets the 5 plus 1, 6. It kills him. Well, that probably determines it.
So that pretty much clears me off there. So then on turn 5, I pro control 1, so I get 3 points.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
For my missions, I get area denial, so I'd have to kill that plague burst crawler with 3 infiltrators.
Blink him off.
And then storm hostile objective, take an objective you hold. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think those guys can. I mean, I've got the 2 eradicators, but
I wouldn't have been able to do anything into the eradicators because those guys did an objective.
Yeah, because he did point out about homers with them. They can't move enough to get onto the objective, so I can only advance them. What's the OC on the crawler?
3 maybe.
See if it's. I think these guys are only 1. So if it's 3, I physically
3.
can't.
Yeah,
I don't think I can take it. I think these guys are only 1.
What are their guns? Are their guns?
They're only OC 1.
What are the guns? Their guns not assault.
No, they're not assault. They are. I don't believe they are.
Why do I have assault?
They are heavy.
Oh, okay, so they can't shoot. And
so yeah, I can't advance to shoot.
So
there's physically no way for me to do that one. I can't decide it, so that's no points scored there. So then on your turn, you'd get
1, 2, 3, 4 with a character.
Yeah, you hold 4, but your characters have to be in no man's land to hold it. So
all right, well, you don't
get the bonus. But it's turn 5, so you score at the end of the turn.
So Mortar feasibly could fly.
So you could flap him over to 1 potentially. If you shove that over there out the way, you could
I don't know whether he'd get it. I don't know whether there's any.
His move?
12 maybe.
So
he's got leathery moth-like wings.
You did draw no prisoners and defend stronghold. So you've defended the stronghold. So you got 3 there. No prisoners. Destroy an enemy unit. You're going to get that this turn.
Yeah.
Probably.
He only moves 10, so there's no possibility of him getting onto.
No, so you just get your 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Then you get 4 for no prisoners because you're going to kill that unit and that unit.
Yeah,
agreed,
I would think so.
Then you'll get 3 for defend stronghold because you hold your home objective. And that is the end of the game. And it's a really interesting score.
Have you won?
Do you want to know what the score is?
Go on.
Death Guard scored 73. Blood Angels, do you want to guess?
Go on, 73.
73. It's a draw.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I did wonder. You scored a lot of points.
Yeah, I scored super fast in the first 2-3 turns, really well, and then you actually just mullered me in that turn, and then I just couldn't hold on long enough for you to not catch up.
Well, that was a fun.
Yeah, that was an
game.
excellent game there.
Right, okay, let's do a quick review.
Yep.
And then we will wrap it up. Rob, good game.
Yeah,
good game.
Good
yeah. That was a ridiculous game, to be fair. I thought I'd lost on turn 2 when I failed all my charges,
Yeah, and I thought I'd lost on turn 2 and I failed blood rage charges.
Yeah, but then you had a really good turn 3.
And I thought I'd won on turn 3.
Yeah, and
then you had an obscene turn 3,
Yeah,
and then you thought you'd won.
Yeah, it was so swingy. I think I misplayed and left my flank too open, and I think if I hadn't have allowed you so much space at the back,
You had to dump all my dudes in.
yeah, I probably
objective.
you wouldn't have scored as many points, and I probably could have outscored you if I'd have been a bit smarter. But I don't really know the Blood Angels in 10th. I mean, the
I kind of ran forward and punched things.
Death Company are evil, like they are.
Yeah, I mean, even hitting on 5 is just deleting Terminators.
Yeah, like a whole squad of Blight Lord Terminators in one swoop is pretty serious business. But yeah, it just I mean, you probably should have won. I got so lucky in that turn 3. Like I literally just annihilated you off the board. Like
it's just everything you pointed at just died 6 after 6.
But I think
kind of glorious control in a weird way.
But I think that in some respects was sort of a fallout from not killing things the previous turns, which should have died, which allowed you to score. This guy,
the
prime
my
example.
MVP, probably the Bale Predator, just because it survived far longer than it had in the rank 2 and absorbed far more firepower than it should have done.
There was that. There was the Outride squad.
Yeah, that one outright to surviving for 3 turns was massive because it just completely blocked you getting onto that far objective.
And the Librarian Dread survived an extra turn.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that had much impact off the top of my head. I can't remember.
Not a huge amount. I mean, if he hadn't blown himself up, he probably would have killed those Terminators.
Yeah,
you'd
have won. You'd have won. Yeah, but that's
how it goes.
Just how it goes sometimes. I based on my experiences in this game, for anyone that's interested, I didn't realise just how bad my Fitting Blight Haulers are in combat. Don't do what I did. The play in the middle was probably right because I got 5 points.
Yeah, getting in there.
And it just was a nuisance for Rob to deal with. He put oaths on it, I think twice maybe, or one, I can't remember, but it took some attention. The one that got stuck in combat was just a waste. I know it tied the Sanguinor up for multiple turns, but it was
so
just...
to be fair, that was more of my bad rolling than actually being resilient.
They're terrible in combat, they're good in shooting, so try and avoid putting them in combat, and a
couple of plague drones in your army would really help you. Bit
mobility. Yeah, you could maybe lose
with the mowers on there for a bit of melee combat, I suppose.
Yeah, that is what this army is lacking, apart from Mortarion, who is just a really mobile beat stick, is a mobile melee unit, which is what the plague mowers are. Just to chew through Marines, that would be Yeah,
I mean, most of my success in that game was because I was just able to take the centre board and then just block you off from getting any further.
Yeah.
And you lacked the mobility to go around me, so you just kind of got stuck there. Unfortunately, it was a war of attrition you eventually won, but I think my plan was fairly sound.
Yeah, I think you played it well. Blood Angels, they look a decent enough army. I think Death Guard, you can see, are strong. Now they don't have general weakness. The weakness is the slow, and they're not great in combat, unless you have specific units. Yeah. But they're solid at shooting. They're not amazing. They're hard to kill, and the new buff, the -1 to hit, is such a game changer. I'd have got absolutely towelled if that hadn't have happened. It made such a difference that it dragged me through the game. But it's nice.
That's what it's there for.
Yeah. But they're not that tanky. They're not. I know they're not.
No, when the shots actually do hit you, they do hurt. But just with the additional -1 weapon ballistical, actually getting them through is harder. I think that does help you.
Yeah. I mean, thoughts on your characters? For your list, what would you tweak based?
I know the Sanguinary Guard did more than I expected them to. I think a block of 10 with Dante might be more of a play, but that is
really nasty.
With the -1 to hit and wound, if they don't, as long as they don't run face first into Mortarion, they do potentially quite surprising amount of damage. They got tied up. A lot of points though. That's like 350 for the unit.
Yeah, so it's like a Mortarion, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like we said before, if focus fire will hurt them.
Yeah, I mean, Mephiston was okay, not amazing. I don't think he He took he absorbed a bunch of shooting for a few turns.
He did, but it
wasn't anything special.
That unit didn't really do much, but it absorbed a lot of shots, I guess.
Yeah, that brick of 10 assault incessant isn't great, I don't think. Sticking him in with some sort of smaller unit that's a bit more flexible, I suppose, might work better. Save some points for more bricks of sanguinary guard, say.
Yeah.
And the Death Company were really good when they actually got in there. I think if I'd made that first charge with them and actually mulled that lot on that
that would your charge, you'd have absolutely blown a hole in my army. There was a few weird turning points which could have gone either way, which dictated how the game played out.
So I think in the end, a draw was pretty fair.
Yeah, I think so. I would say the Death Guard is probably the stronger of the two armies now.
I think so. Like I said, I think Ulster Moment did help me enormously there.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to go.
With that getting nerfed pretty soon, going down to just re-rolling hits, will make quite a bit of difference. It will be interesting.
But just wrapping up, for me, my MVP would be Mortarion, which is a bit lame. The Death Shroud Terminators are epic. It's just that deep strike charge that hinders them, and then they can't do anything. But if you get them into combat, they're 12 attacks, strength 8, hitting on 2s, nasty.
Saving everything on 6s.
Yeah, exactly. But Mortarion is just he doesn't fail in anything he does. Good psychic shooting. Good melee.
He's an excellent buffing piece, of course, for your army as well.
I probably didn't use him to the most effect. The only thing,
ignoring all negative modifiers to all your characteristics is massive as well.
Yeah, it's huge. The only thing I would say is I misplayed the Tallyman and he died, and then I didn't have any CP throughout the game. I felt really starved. I think you were the same,
Rob. I needed CP though. I needed more Armour of Contempt, more resilient, and I just didn't have the CP for it. It was irritating, to say the least.
But we were both suffering.
I didn't get to use any of the really cool Blood Angel strats like +1 to wound.
Yeah, I know, it's a shame. I do. It's a funny one now. Like I used, I think, one Death Guard stratagem.
Yeah, you card of flies once.
And it did work, but it's. I feel the game's in a spot where it could maybe use a tiny bit more CP generation, but not too much. Enough to use your CP for interesting strats rather than just the reroll or tank shocks. It's so effective. It just, there's little tweaks, but I think it's getting there, 10th edition. I know it's not perfect, but it's getting there. That's all from me. Anything other that you want to add, Rob?
No, that's all good.
Yep. So thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe, and we'll be back very soon with our next video. See you all soon.
Bye-bye.